Hello and good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, y'all. Welcome to another stream. And today is it's gonna be a special stream. I put it with like sparkle, special, sparkle today on my post because I do feel like it is fun to do something different, first of all. And I do think it's cool. So I felt excited to share it with you guys and have a different kind of live stream. But first, we've got some time. Things will still be normal. We're still gonna play a little bit of Black Myth Wukong here coming up because the stream, the Big Guy Big World stream, does not happen until 8 p.m. So, you know, obviously, I'm gonna do what I do. Gamers gonna game. But I think it would be great. That's I thought about the perfect amount of time to talk to everybody because I'm sure people are like, what is Big Guy Big World? What is going on? I have no idea. Help me. I missed something, right? Like even people that have probably seen everything I posted probably still don't fully know what's going on. And that is okay. Because there I have the answers for everyone. And I'm excited to share with you. Wait, where did my chat go? Speaking of, gamers gonna game, indeed, indeed. There's my chat. Hi guys, hello everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. Sabertooth, Gears, Diabetes, hello, Latasha, Lucas, CM Pip, hello everybody. Thank you so much. Tie 5, high five, my friend. And Queens, of course. Mod Squad, assemble. That's like their Transformer sound. Grace, hello. Thank you guys for being here. Jessica, hello, hello. High five. I love it. Thank you guys. I'm very excited. A good suckle for the boy. What more could we possibly want? Okay, so let's see. Oh shoot, I put it. The mods will help me with links because they have them, but so do I. Where'd it go? So what is Big Guy Big World? Big Guy Big World, the big guy behind Big Guy Big World is named Mark Jacoby. And the way I found him was through my aunt winning a contest that he was holding through his travel blog, his online travel blog called Big Guy Big World. He ran the contest and she won. And I remember thinking, like, she won? What do you mean? What is that? How does is it real? That's what I kept saying, like, is it real? And it was. And she went on an insane vacation with some of the most, and she's like a really experienced world traveler, I would say. At least in my family, but the stuff that she was doing was just, it was crazy. It was this like really unbelievable trip and it was very real. And it was one of the like best experiences of her life. And so of course she tells everyone. And then when when Mark is holding the next trip, the next contest, my mom is like, you know what? I'm going to try it. I'm going to enter. We're going to do it. And they did. A bunch of people in my family did. And basically about 6 members of my family ended up going on the last trip. And so for my mom especially, so my cousin Annie, some of you guys have heard me talk about my cousin Annie before. She actually won the trip, but could not go. It was a 3-week trip, and well, to be fair, that would be hard for anybody. But her and her husband are about to have a baby, and so a 3-week trip was just not in the cards for them. But Mark let them give the trip. They let them give their trip to like someone of their choice, like, you know, they said preferably like a family member or something. And my cousin Annie gave it to my mom, and so my mom and my stepdad Sean got to go on this unbelievable all across Europe trip. Insane, wild, like experiences that I just couldn't believe it. It was great. And I think for my mom, it was also very life-changing. My mom has never traveled internationally. But she's very well traveled. I've always said that about my mom, but not internationally. And that's a totally different ball game. It's a totally different ball game. And it was amazing for her. I was really happy to see her get to do it. And I like Mark's message. I like what he's doing. When you read his About Me on his webpage, it does just, it's like, I love this. When his main goal, his main goal is to support veterans and their families. At the end, like when that's your like top tier, like this is really why I'm trying to do what I'm trying to do, is to provide aid and support to these people. You all know, coming from a family of veterans, that's always going to be really high up on my list of what I value and what I think is important. But then on top of that, you put the world traveling, life experience, socializing on this grander scale, and putting some good back into the world, something that I feel like my stream does a little bit of. That's really, the vibe I get. So I was very excited when they announced the next contest, because I thought y'all, even if only a person or two signs up, even just one, that would be enough. Because I do think, after seeing how this changed my mom's life, well, my aunt too, like she was the one that initially like discovered the group, the travel blog. It's wild, man. Ooh, Loco with the 5 bomb. You're only here briefly, but you know what? That is okay. Because look at that. A 5 bomb that was snatched up by everybody. Thank you guys. Please remember to thank your gifter. No worries, my friend. Hello, Nikolai. Hello, Stevie. Look at that. Look at that. So that's basically it, okay? You can read on the mods will post for his website, Big Guy Big World. You can literally read all about him, who he is, how he got there, why he's doing it, what he's doing. But what I can tell you is in a internet full of scams, this is not one, okay? This one is actually been really a breath of fresh air as far as how these things are typically. And to get to see my family get it, it makes me want to share it, because I'm like, no, this was amazing for my mom. And like, if even one person from my community would get to go on one of these trips and experience this, it would be worth it to me. 1,000,000%. 1,000,000%. Tortured Soul. Hello, hello. So, until then, we're going to play some Black Myth Wukong. Because, that's what we do around here. You can't change things up too much, right? You just can't do that. But I also want to do more chit-chat stuff with y'all. I wouldn't mind doing more, like, we look at stuff on the internet together. Like, I think that's something that I would, excel at if we were to do that sort of thing. Also, it is very common, but maybe not, I don't know. I do just feel like what we have, y'all, as far as the community goes, is very unique. And I'm just very grateful for it, to be honest. Oh no, I remember this. This looks like... Whew. I mean, we went out of the lush jungle into, like, the barren tundra. Not a tundra, that's cold. But barren, it's mountainous, though. So we're still in the mountains, but, Khalid, hello. Thank you so much for dropping in. Y'all are great. So many people are here. I appreciate y'all. Oh, my God. What do I do? I forgot my controls. Okay. Get him. Whack. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is bad. God, no. No. I know what to do. This guy's a lot harder than I thought. Oh. Oh, shit. Why can't I do big head? Big head attack. Yes. Oh my God, and he died. He just dodged. Oh, and I wasted rock solid. Amazing. What a start. What a start. Oh, Jesus. I need it. Okay, this is rough. Oh, shit. Well. That was, a lot harder than it probably should have been. I hope everybody's had a wonderful Tuesday. Okay, that was cool. It has been really hot here. And then it got cool in the mornings for like a second. And everyone was like, ooh, fall's here, yay. And I get out all my hoodies and I wear them for like a day and a half. And then, y'all, it has gone scorching right back to where it was. And it is brutal. It's hard to play ball. The boy can't play ball. Speaking of the boy, where's mine? I got his camera right. I do. Yeah. Oh yeah, we just getting going, Kelly. There's listen, that's the thing when you stream for long periods of time, like hours. It's you have to be okay. You're gonna just miss stuff sometimes, right? But that's what the replays are for. If you really do want to go back, it's there. It's not hiding or it's waiting patiently on you, but it's also okay. I know people got stuff to do. Oh my God. I think you gotta respect that. I think if you respect that though, that people understand. I do. I feel like people are like, they get it. And that's, I think, a big reason, you know, that it has worked for me for so long, that people who have watched me for years will sometimes go long periods of time and not watch. Not because they hate me or, you know, they want me to not be successful or, you know, some malicious reason, because of life, because of just stuff happening, which is normal for everyone. Life comes in waves and chapters, and you gotta be flexible, man. You gotta be, you gotta flow with the go, as they say. Come on, hold on. These things give me big time Elden Ring vibes. Like, I feel like I'm in the starter zone of Elden Ring right now, right? Happy Tuesday! Tuesday, Genzilla. Hiya! Hiya! I knew it. Wait! There's another one hiding back here, of course. I love how they just stumble and fall. Oh gosh! I had to go on an adventure today to get my car repaired. Oh, where are you coming from? But the good news was, is it all got taken care of, and all was well. It was pretty easy as far as a fix, but it was a big problem. This is a good game, Khalid. This is a very good game. It's really impressed me. I mean, I saw all the great reviews, so I knew it wasn't gonna suck. But still, sometimes you watch it and I'm like, I don't know. I mean, maybe it'll be fun, but and you're just like whatever about it. And then no, this is great. It is. It's very unique feeling. That's the thing. I was afraid like, oh, it's gonna feel too much like a clone, and I don't like that sometimes. But sometimes I do. But sometimes I don't. But it doesn't. It definitely feels familiar, but you can't quite put your finger on it. And so you just keep playing, and then you're like, ooh, God, these enemy designs are cool, and these boss designs like are fresh, and the level designs are good, and like, oh my god, this dialogue is good, and the story is good, and it just keeps going, man. It definitely feels like Elden Ring 2. It definitely does. Hoi. Am I lost? I must be lost. Don't go travel the world with me. Oh wait, there we go. No, that's true though. Like when Shayna and I were traveling internationally, I deeply trusted her sense of direction, and it came in handy many times, and she came through every time. And so I did learn. Shayna's like, you just gotta learn, you just gotta trust Shayna. And she's right though, she really is. Some people got it, man, some people don't. I do not. I need a map, I need directions, or I need somebody that knows where they're going. Now if I got that, we're good. Okay, we whooped him good, no problem. Danley, I'm so glad you're here, my friend. You're playing Diablo 4, nice. How is it these days? How is Diablo 4 these days? Hiya! Danley. Remember with the Yahoo commercials that were like that? Yahoo. Oh boy. I'm not a fan of these guys. It's always the really low-level enemies that creep me out. I'm not sure why that is, but it's common. Woo. Nope. Thought it was an open door. It is fun and good. I mean, that's really at the end of the day, Danley. Isn't that what it's about? Like, who cares what anybody else is saying about the game on the internet? Are you having fun playing it? If the answer is yes, that's all that matters. So good for you, Danley. Good for you. I had a little bit of like, I was like, ooh. I wanted to play hardcore, but then I was too scared that, oh no, that I would die because I was out of practice. Okay. Oh! That's not gonna work. You son of a biscuit here. Nope, nope, nope. I'm about to run out of hell. Oh. Conan Exiles, also a great game. That, from like everything I've heard, or read rather, they're like, oh, Conan's dead, it's dead. No one plays it. And I'm like, but then it's like, but then I hear about people playing it all the time. I'm like, so is it really? Like, dead means dead. If it ain't dead, then there's still people playing it. How'd you even hit me? That's not even... Come on, man. Ay. I don't want to die yet. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Very creepy. Ow. Ow. Ah. Thank you, Pep, for posting the Big Guy Big World link. If you guys want to know what Big Guy Big World is, click the link. You can read all about Mark's story, about his travel blog, and, you know, get all the info. But basically, they're holding his travel blog is having a contest tonight. And I'm basically going in support of my mom and any hoodlums that might have also signed up. And I thought it'd be a fun chance to get to, like, chill and Q&A with you guys to just do something different, you know? Let's just do something different. Let's flow with the go. I can't, I'm too scared. Okay, let's go. And it's just all on his shield. Even though it's fine. We're about to break it. Well, you ain't got a shield now. Uh-oh. Okay. We gotta find something to heal. It released a huge expansion last year. That's great. I love that. See, I mean, I don't always believe that stuff, but you see it and you're like, oh, I don't know, I guess it's dead. Like, or is it? Bad. Oh no! Many rat kings. Wow, I am not equipped to fight y'all at all, so. That was still really cool though. Okay. We gotta run. I don't know where to go. Never mind. You could just run through that? Who knew? I didn't. Ooh, what's my boy doing? I was supposed to start at 6:30 and I had to give myself more time because Orson was demanding ball. He was not taking, you know, no for an answer. Not that I was gonna say no, but he just drives a hard bargain, y'all, when it comes to ball. And I did what I had to do. And then I gotta get him cleaned up. I don't know what I'm gonna do when it gets winter, y'all, and it gets cold and I gotta hose him down. Type 5. Has Conan got you now, Type 5? Are you all about Conan? It's a good game. From what I remember playing, I liked it. A rainforest base. I love a good rainforest base. That reminds me of like Ark, where I was like, oh, we gotta have the mountain base. And like Valheim, you gotta have your like sunny meadows base. Jesus. Bro! What? Where'd you come from? Ow! Can I? No. Okay, I'm gonna fight you to the death, or let's go. Ow! Oh man, I heard the Chinese. I cannot break through like the Chinese dub over this, and it's way better, to be perfectly honest. The English isn't bad, I guess. I'm not saying that, but it was kind of like how I felt about Ghost of Tsushima, where it's like, oh, this is great. Like, if I could make subtitles bigger, I'd probably just play with the Chinese stuff because it just fits better. Oh shit! Jeez. Okay. What? Let me try again. Boy, what's the matter, my bubba? Chugs is also playing this. I thought, yeah, I knew he was just playing the Elden Ring DLC too. I'm probably gonna do the reverse of that. Like he played the DLC, then this. I did this, which is gonna make me want to play the Elden Ring DLC. And I know that'll make a lot of people happy in my stream. What are we doing? Genzilla, do it. Try Conan. There's nothing I love more than, you know, helping people discover games that they love. Every person that has ever found RimWorld because of me just makes me so happy. Mia is probably my favorite of all the people that I've shared RimWorld with. It makes me so happy. But she does get it. Like, she also loves it, so. Oh, dang. Pizza. It's pizza time. You never got into Elden Ring. You got your issues. It can be a little frustrating sometimes. That's true. It can be. I need so many more points, but just don't have them. Nope. Nope. Oops. Brew. I gotta go get pizza, y'all. Real quick. We'll do a quick Q&A for a pizza break. All right? So, Q&A. Put your questions in now, and I'll do the best to answer them while I eat my pizza. Okay? Be right back. Get your questions in quick, because I'm going to cut it off when I get back. I know the mod squad never lets me down with the questions. Hi, Bobo. You boys need a treat first? All right, cutoff time. Let's go. Hold on, boys. These look good. All right, Orson Wellington. No chompy, please. No chomp. No chomp. No chomp. No chomp. Good. That was sort of better. Sort of better. Wait. Good. Little Bobo. Good. Little Bobo. Wait. Don't chomp. Don't chomp. Oh, that was better. One more. Okay. That's all you get, guys. That's all you get. What is my favorite incense scent? Question number 1. Let's swap their faces. Right now, it's Orange Blossom. And that's just because I happened to pick it out of the pack randomly, and I really like it. And I was like, this one's my favorite. But that usually only lasts as long as till the next one. There's like a dragon's... Is it Dragon's Blood? I know that's a crazy name for an incense, but I'm pretty sure that was one that was really good. So... probably Orange Blossom. It's a very summery incense feeling kind of thing. Question from Tie 5. Cows or ducks? Definitely cows. Definitely cows. My signature thing when I was in grade school that I would tag stuff with, papers or whatever, was a little cow in the corner. I could still draw it perfectly. It was like my signature. It was the thing. And ducks, I don't want to be up here slandering ducks or anything, but they have some qualities sometimes that are questionable. Those cows are chill, I think. Hold on. Favorite zoo exhibit? I really took a hard stand at some point. I don't remember how old I was, against like zoos that were not taking good care of the animals, right? And the good news is most of the time now, they're set up as like an animal sanctuary, and they're keeping them, if they're on the verge of being extinct or whatever. Those, I love when they're really working to actively like save a species, like the pandas. I have been cheering for the pandas my whole life. Like, come on, pandas. Like, you gotta pull through. And I love that. I love when they're able to like save a species. Wait, what is my name? What is my quest? Oh no, that's from something and I don't know what. I fail. So I'm just gonna stuff my face with pizza. Nom, nom, nom. But my name would probably be Big Ange. And my quest would probably be to kick ass and chew bubblegum. I think. With a mohawk. When am I coming to visit Florida? Well, soon. Actually, Tie 5. As a matter of fact, as you know, it is a particular time of year. But as you know, for me and traveling in the BRE, that we fly by the seat of our pants as far as the schedule, or at least they do, as far as their schedules go. And so, yeah, but soon, I haven't gone to Halloween Horror Nights in like a while. Favorite trick that Orson does is whisper. Definitely whisper. Brandon, we cannot get that stream. I am sorry. There is one particular reason why. But it's not because we don't want to play together. Ducks have a good argument for a lawsuit. I wouldn't mind hearing this case. Oh my God, boys. I'll give them a bite of crust. Hold on. Well, they'll get excited, Tab, as you know. I've been saying I want to go to Halloween Horror Nights for like the last 4 years straight. And it's just really hard to plan around. It really is, y'all. It is. I'm sorry. People do not understand. That crust is homemade FMF. God dang, it's so good. So good. Of course, ethical zoos. Yes, of course, of course. Not that you would suggest anything else, but when you said zoo, it's like literally the first thing I thought about was like how I'm just like, zoos must be ethical. Favorite dad joke is is how do you catch a unique rabbit? And they usually go, a unique rabbit? And you go, And anyway, you say, unique up on it. Thank you very much. There we go. That's my favorite dad joke. I know, high five. It's I don't know why I subject myself to it, but you know, we do. Raina, what is the favorite Halloween costume, like, ever? Because I've done a lot. When I was a Sith, that was a pretty good one. That is a way old school one. I also did She-Hulk. I'm gonna give you some if you'll wait, sir. I forgot the follow-up joke. You're right, you're right. How do you catch a tame rabbit? Tame way. Right. Matt Riddle was also a great one. That's true. That was also fun because I got to wrestle like him. And I realized I was wrestling the complete wrong way. Because what he did was way more fun. Who wants to be serious all the time? My God. All right, boys. Let's do this. All right. Wait. Don't bite my fingies. Oh. Beauregard. Sit. Orson be Borson. No, chompy chomp. Don't. I hide it, Bubba, because you chomp on me. And then a little Beauregard. All right. That's all, boys. Treat Fitty, says Sabretooth. Thank you so much. Drive home safe, my friend. We just had pizza. We had a pizza Q&A. All right, the Q&A is over. Everybody, I hope you enjoyed it. Great time, great questions. Good job done by all. I like that. We need to do more of that. Boys, that's it. Please. Now, let me. All right, we got about 40 minutes-ish till the stream is supposed to start. And I'm going to, like I said, tune in support of my mom and any hoodlums that also may be registered for the contest. And we'll still hang out. We're just going to hang out. Me and Matt are NXT twins. Yes, correct. It really was a little bit kind of freaky. Can we run? Let's see if I can find my way. On my way. On my way.
Stand ready.
No.
We are Donald.
Is this right? Oh, I've already been over here. Ow. Wrong. Ow! Yeehaw! Run. Oh. Okay. Yeah.
You shall meet your endearing
Okay, so that's where they are, but we gotta level up, which means I just need to fight these guys, which is probably a better use of my 40 minutes. Boy, I don't have no more treats. Boys, there are no more treats. Boys. Boys. Biz. Well, let's get good at fighting these shieldy McShield faces here. Let's go. Come on. Oh my god. Whoopsie. There, I need more of that. More. Oh my lord. These guys are annoying. I need to Sparta. God, I need a when you need a Sparta, you need. There it is. They give a lot of experience, so this really shouldn't take too long to level up. Oof! What am I doing? Why? Yeah. There, that's what we're trying to do. Yeah, see what's better that way? There we go. And there's no way I found other treasure in this area either. There's no way. You see how they have like weird little short legs and they're just very oddly shaped and it's unsettling. It's very unsettling. Wait, and these guys do that Elden Ring thing where they sit there and look like they're dead. And you fall for it. He has like a Bruce Lee sound to him sometimes. Like, and I feel certain that's got to be on purpose, but just this like that it's uncanny. I feel like it has to be on purpose. All right, look, I've literally used up all of my drink. My drink. My gourd drink. When you time that part right, man, it just freezes them like so good. I love how at some point Beauregard just disappears and and gives up. Y'all. I think if I could travel to any place in the world that, like, if I could visit a place, I know it sounds so cliche because it's like, it is very popular, but I've never been there and I really would love to. It would be to visit Machu Picchu. I would want to really experience everything there is there, like to see as much as I possibly could. Because I do think it's so interesting and it's so old and ancient and just incredible that humans did something and that amazing and it's that ancient. It's just, I think it's something that you need to experience in person So that's always been on my list. But not far behind would probably be also just to visit New Zealand. That's been on my list since Lord of the Rings did their movie there, pretty much for me. Oh no, I'm out of drink. We got no drink. Okay, we gotta run. It doesn't hurt me to die, so why am I worried about it? Just fight them. Hiya! Look at that, I got one more. Hey, I got two more. What about you, rat shaman? You want some too? You want some? Oh. Oh. Ah. But I think that you should have goals like that to go visit places, to go see, like, I think everyone should. I think we should all, to some extent, strive to travel the world and expand your bubble. You expand your world, your literal world. It doesn't have to be permanently. I don't like that. I'm such a homebody. Y'all know that about me. But the experience that you gain from traveling is so invaluable. I would not trade it for nothing. I said, after we did that tour through the Middle East, Shanna and I said, I don't ever want to do this again. Like, I don't. But I am so glad I took that trip. I still made it up here, y'all. I did all right. I just, Oh, you. Ooh, Norway. So, my Aunt Debbie, on her first trip, they went to, I think, Norway or... I'm trying to think which countries it was. It was some Icelandic country. Maybe it was Iceland, I don't know. But they had just, and again, like, looks like nothing else in the world. Looks like such a unique place. I love that. Would you do like the ice bath thing, or like, where you jump in the ice lake? Sabretooth? Because I would. And I hate ice baths, and I hate being cold. But if I was in Norway, oh yeah, I'd be jumping in that water. Sweden. Yes. It was, that's like definitely on my list of like, no, I would do that. Same thing if I go to Thailand, I'm gonna go to the temple and get a tattoo from the monks. Like, definitely. 1,000,000%. No, the fire extinguisher prank was no good. No good. And that was horrible because I was by myself on that trip. Which was not fun. Oh my gosh. How is that hitting his shield? That does not make any sense to me. Also, this thing actually protected me from them. Oh, I love the big head attack. Why is that so fun? Let's go level up. Ooh, go to Iceland and see the volcanoes. Yeah. Although I will say the volcanoes, I'm good for seeing them from afar. They kind of freak me out a little bit. But, like, look at them with a drone or something. Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. Ooh, lava rock. I love a good rock. Especially of the lava variety. You're like, oh, this has been, deep inside the Earth's core in a liquid state and got smushed up to the top like a big zit. And I plucked it off and it cooled down and I have a rock now. Like, since the planet has been formed, that lava rock, had been somewhere. And It just sort of blows your mind when you think about it, man. Don't you worry that the volcano's gonna come looking for the piece of it? You got a piece of me? Oh. I love how you don't rest always. I always do that where I'm like, Jumping. Focus game for perfect dodges. We like that. I gotta do this. Wait. Well, I still want a crit build. It's hard sometimes to invest the points into it, but it really is, in the long run, worth it. Those small percentages start to really add up. I don't know, man. Volcano's not a way I want to go. I would prefer Mother Nature not whoop my ass. Like, I have all the respect in the world for Mother Nature. I ask to tread peacefully and kindly. That's all I want. Please don't. Please don't. Show me your wrath. I would rather not. Ooh, wait, make medicines. Oh, that's why I need all those Jade Lotus, because you need them for most of these. That's cool. Okay. Let's reset them. Didn't know you were so combative with the volcano's tortured soul. What'd the volcano do? Swoop them. Hello. That's what? Okay, I was about to be like, you better not. Damn it, it did nothing. This guy should be easier to fight than this. Come on, come on. Son of a... Right there, total Bruce Lee. Oh, I feel you on that. I agree completely. Any force of nature, when you get to see it up close and personal, it will humble you quick. Cute. I think this guy's slow. distracted.
We are in dire trouble.
Oh, shit. Okay. Where we at? I hear him. This guy, this is the one who's giving me problems right here. Did he just sound like a horse? Did I just hear a horse? Get up. Oh my god. That guy got me. Bro. Boo. Norway, Ireland, and New Zealand. That's a good top three. That's a good top three. My mom just went to Ireland too, and it was very like. So my stepdad Sean is like, you know, as far as his DNA goes, very Irish, like 100%. So for him, it was extra special. But it's also just even if you're not, you know, my God, it's to be able to visit some of the castles and some of that stuff. I would love to see. Love. Let's whip this guy. My baby. Boy, I wish that boy could travel the world with me. I wish it wasn't so hard to travel with pets. I wish more places were pet friendly. Ooh. Oh God. Come on. Definitely, you're gonna want to skip some of these guys as we get closer. But right now, I need the XP, so a little bit. That's what we got time for anyway. Oh God! Oh, tomorrow is Hump Day. I cannot believe we are almost in September, y'all. I cannot. It does not seem real. I feel like I just did the like New Year's stream. Hey guys, first stream of 2024. I'm like, almost September. What the heck happened to summer? Where'd it go? I'm not sad about Halloween around the corner though. I will say that. Not sad. Not sad about hoodies. Not sad about none of that. But I do. feel like time just keeps going faster and faster. And, you know, it makes you want to be in the moment.
You rise again.
Like, oh boy,
You're
hello.
meddling and sin-
I don't want to be idle in my life. It's sometimes easy to do that. You get complacent and idle. And that can sometimes be exactly what you need. But I feel like for me, I need a balance. You know, I do need things that make me want to get out and go and just do things. Just get out and do something. Because that's when you start doing that, it's like this effect of it's just one thing after another thing after another thing. They start happening more and more and more. But they don't when you're idle, or at least for me, in my experience, you know. But I really have to push myself sometimes, y'all. I have a tendency to want to be like, no, I'm good. No, I'm good. I'm good. That's me, you know. High five's like, me please, me. Shayna, me. You know, me, like, no, it's okay, right? Sometimes you need friends that are like, just say yes. Just do this. Just do it. And then you do it. You ever have this? You do it, and then it was like the best thing ever.
Not the same.
Like, because I've had that happen too. PWG is one of those things where I was like, I don't know, and Shayna's like, you need to trust me right now. She did her Shayna thing where it's like, if you've ever trusted me about anything ever in life, you need to trust me right now. I'm like, okay, I will. And then she was right. It was amazing. It changed my life. Never have regretted doing that. Became a huge PWG fan after that. Being a little social ain't gonna kill you. It's true. It's so true. It's so true. You're right. It won't. In fact, it's good for you. I do believe different people need different amounts of it, but I also believe that we are all human, which means we all need a little bit of it. Just a little bit. Basement life, Latasha. I'm also a basement monster. It's weird because for me, because of the way our temp in the house works, I'm opposite of whatever it is. So like during the summer, it's freezing in here because we have the air conditioning on. But in the winter, I'm suffocating down here because we have the heat. And so it's like I just get all of it. Whatever we got turned on, I get all of it. So I really got to work on my vents. But even with the vents closed sometimes, it's like, it can be too much. Especially the heat, man. Star Wars Outlaws. What is that? A movie? A game? A graphic novel? PWG always delivered. I would agree with that. I never went to a PWG show that... I went to shows I couldn't... You know, there's some that I could definitely rank higher up than others, but there was never a bad one, ever. What was the one? Oh, Jesus. It was like Tremendous or Tremendous something, or I can't remember the name of it now. My brain's trying to do too many things at once, but that was one of the best shows I like ever experienced in my life. I just could not handle it. I still can't believe I got to go to that. A game. I love it. See, that's important, Type 5. It's important that people like me and people like you, we talk about it, and that we both understand it's not any other reason than that, right? It's like, but I'm literally hardwired that way. It's just the way it is, you know? It's not even about what I want or don't want. It just is what it is. And I think sometimes people get their feelings hurt or misinterpret, you know, not wanting to do stuff or whatever. And that sucks when that happens, you know, because it's not true. All right, we're going to rest. And I'm going to take a quick break. So take a moment, y'all. Stretch your legs. Get a drink of water. Ready yourselves. I think the Big Guy Big World stream starts at 8. I'll turn it on. I'm going to put it on a little window. And I got to make sure so that Mom gets credit. I have to be logged in. Or not logged in, but like watching. But also, just so you know, if you guys want to click over there, he is giving away prizes and stuff to people that are just in the chat. Like the guy that was setting it up earlier was asking me about the different, the drawing mechanisms, like how to choose a name, like which one was best or which one was to use, because they are giving away stuff just for being in there. So just saying, and if you don't want to, that is also completely all right, y'all. I think we all have to be okay with whatever level of engagement we're comfortable doing in that particular time. I say that even all the time about my own stream. I think people get it in their heads like, I gotta talk or I gotta do something, and you don't. I'm so happy just to have you here to watch and to hang out and be a part of this. So please do that. Please do not put some sort of expectation on yourself, or on me or on anybody for that matter. And just know it is okay. I am like living by that so much more and more. Like, it is okay to be okay, everybody. It's also okay to not be okay. All right. So having said that, let's take our quick break. Let's ready up. And I'll have to get my windows and stuff set up, but I'm going to take a quick break. right, everybody, I'm back. Hello, hello. When was the last time you guys saw me with my hair like this? Look how long it is. Look how long. Even I forgot. Didn't realize my hair was that long. Okay. Let's get his live stream pulled up real quick. Goodbye, monkey men. Excuse you. Excuse you. Excuse you. Boy. Sir. Thank you for the babies. I appreciate it. Hi, boy. Can I help you? Can I help you? What's the... Do y'all actually, now that I think about it, do I need to show it in like a smaller box so that I don't get copy striked immediately? What are you doing? You trying to tell me to get you a treat, boy? Is that what you're trying to do right now? You're trying to like bully me into giving you a treat? Is that what's happening, boy? Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Okay, bam. Don't worry, everyone. Nobody panic.
Two sides. T2 Gorge got its name.
Okay, hold on. Okay, now we got that. Why is OBS being a spaz? Not the pop out. This one. Okay. Hey. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Wait, do I want window? Can I do like this and make it fit better? Oh, there's Mark.
See some beautiful shit.
Mark sees some beautiful shit, he said. Y'all, I'm telling you, I like Mark, okay? I think this is working. Where's my chat? No, my chat. There they are.
All right, guys, we are here in Dominica. This is an amazing island, so beautiful.
Never been
We're
there.
Here at Trafalgar Falls,
Never
which
been
is
there.
these two giant waterfalls behind us. But get this is not our first or our second. This is our third waterfall stop of the day, and we've only been here for a few hours. But what else do you expect from an island that's 290 square miles with 9 active volcanoes on it? It's the most active volcano region in the world.
There you go,
per
tortured
square
soul.
mile.
Did you
And
know
it
there
is
was a volcano in the
beautiful.
Dominican? I didn't. This is like, by the way, this is like the pre-video they have running before the actual live stream that's supposed to start at 8, 3 minutes from now. But I love that they're showing some of the places they've been because it is cool. Let me make sure. Ooh. I think it helps your chances if you chat in the chat room, just saying. It's just a feeling I have. I think if you don't get it in the next 3 minutes, I think that's it for this contest. But honestly, there will be more, so nobody panic, and you can kind of just see what what I'm actually talking about, what I'm talking about it in the future. Is it me? Or is it you? Oh God, is it me or is it you? YouTubeception over here. It's still not live. No, yeah. Refresh. I wanna like, yeah, just refresh. Refresh.
All right, guys, we're here in beautiful Antigua. This is one of the most beautiful
Antigua?
islands I've ever been to. I've been
Never
to
been
many
there.
of them around the world. Now we're about to go take a boat ride around the island with Barefoot Antigua, which is the best boating company in all of Antigua. And we're gonna go out with Rashad and Ethan and see some beautiful shit.
That's what, yeah, see some beautiful shit. Let's go. Now, why does that not... I want to blow it up, but then when I do, it actually makes it smaller, and I don't know why. It is correct, Tie 5. This is like the pre-roll of different things. Dominica.
All right, guys, we are here in Dominica. This is an amazing
No, it's gonna be like a live
island, so
stream.
beautiful. We're here at Trafalgar
Like
Falls,
live.
which is these two giant
Hello,
waterfalls behind
Morgan.
us.
So nice to
But
see
get
you.
this,
Hi,
this is
my
our
baby.
first
You
or
ready?
second.
You ready,
This
boy?
is our third waterfall stop of the day, and we've only been here for a few hours. But what else do you expect from an island that's 290 square miles with 9 active volcanoes on it? It's the most active volcano region in the world.
It's so funny. We were
per
just
square
talking about
mile.
volcanoes. I
And it
love
is
that on this clip. It's
beautiful.
just like, he's like, so the volcano. Okay.
This is Dominica's either first or second most visited site. It's one of the top 2 sites. Titu Gorge got its name from the French.
Watch the
Gorge means
live
brook.
stream
So
here.
in Titu Gorge, you
Paste. Go. And then pin. Pin.
swimming up through a narrow
There you go, guys. If you want to watch the actual live stream and participate yourself, which I highly recommend you do, if you want the best chances of winning anything, that's the thing to do. You just click that link up there. Boom. You're on their YouTube channel. All good. It starts now. But I'm going to be throwing those stones in the glass house of starting my YouTube live stream on time. So I'm just going to sit over here nice and quiet and mind my business. No, I'm just joking. Morgan, I can assure you, Orson is the only one that gets that particular tone and name calling, just so you know. But I'm sorry if it's disappointing. Okay.
All right,
But
guys,
that
we're
boy
here
is
in
so
beautiful
sweet.
Antigua. This is one of the most beautiful islands I've ever been to. I've been to many of them around the world. Now we're about to go take a boat ride around the island with Barefoot Antigua, which is the best
I like
boating company
that he's
in
already
all
got
of Antigua.
200. I was
And we're gonna go out with
250
Rashad
of the
and
likes.
Ethan
How do I see how many
and
people are in the
some
chat?
beautiful shit.
Damn. What's crazy is Mark's got only 20,000 more subscribers than me, and look at this. Wow. I probably did not have a good segue between saying hello to you and then also, you know how Orson is distracting.
All right,
It's
guys, we
like,
are here in Dominica. This is an amazing island.
yes, we know. We'll wait patiently, Mark. Don't worry. That boy is back there chewing on. Please tell me y'all can hear him. Are you done? Nope, not done. It is, Pep, you are not wrong. It is a totally different type of thing when the chat gets that crazy. But I will say, like, with moderators, even the bigger chats, it is possible to still get a general sense of, like, communicating with the chat and getting the general message back and forth, even if it's not as intimate as, let's say, my stream is. They both got their pros and cons, okay? For sure. Oh, wait, what if I do... Can I do the pop... the theater. 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 Sorry. That's a joke for me. I could have swore there was a way to, like, pop out the thing. I guess not. It's just, the struggle is real. Squeaky toys mean puppy joy. It's true. It's so true. It's why it never bothers me. It's a beautiful sound. He's like suckling on that one. He usually doesn't do that with squeaky toys. But he has it and he's holding it. He's just like squeaking it. Just squeaking it and squeaking it. I do like how friendly his chat seems. In general, for that many people, everybody seems to be being respectful, kind at the least, you know, as a bare minimum, which is great. I think that is unique. That is. I do really believe, guys, all humans. Even like saying how, like, some of us, like the introverts, some of us the extroverts, we all do crave socialization and interaction. Even I've said that's what the stream is for me. That's what my stream, that is my way of socializing. And it's not giving back in the sense, but it's creating something that I feel like I'm creating something, and it also it can and has and continues to help people, even if only in a small way. It's very much worth it. So that's like my thing. But I feel like as much as I am an introvert, I still need that socialization outlet. I think it's in all of us. But you got to find your way. You got to find what works for you, because what works for some people doesn't work for everybody. And that's okay. Mr. Penguin. Go eat it. Oh. Boy, you didn't want me to throw it. Now I feel bad. I just yeeted Mr. Penguin across the floor. Come on, boy. You, Morgan, don't be ridiculous. How many times do I tell you guys you do not owe me any sort of apology? If you want to say, I, hate that I've had to miss the last couple months, because of XYZ, that's fine. But don't feel like you have to owe an explanation or apology to me. I'm going to be here. The stream is going to be here for you to enjoy at your leisure. For you to enjoy at your... Boy, I know Ty 5 is loving this right now. Oh, Radiant Whitesburg, Kentucky in the chat there. Marsha Holcomb. I know Marsha Holcomb. That's so funny. This makes me so happy. I love that so many people, like, from my hometown are doing this and winning, and I just love it. I love it so much. Oh, man. Oh, something's happening. It is a contest, guys. So, you know, don't forget. We got to cover our bases. I'm thinking there's no sound right now. And no squeaking. Now, what the hell? Yo, people are amped. They've been talking about this for weeks, and it got postponed. It was supposed to be while they were on their trip, which I would say that logistically, I don't know what anybody was thinking when they planned that. I would be like, I could have told you that was going to be a bad idea. You cannot coordinate and run a, you know, trip with that many people, that many moving parts, that much stuff, and do a live stream giveaway. Nah, it ain't happening. So they waited till they got back, which I think was the right choice. Nope, not yet. Don't fall for it. There are so many people, and I was looking for a number, but I couldn't see of like how many were actually in the stream. Why can't I? It's so weird. It's like not my stream, so I'm like, it's not giving me any information about it. I want to see all. $950. Is that the number of people? Is there 950 people in there right now? If there's 950 people and he's only got 292 likes, though, people got to start liking the video more. You see what I'm talking about? The ratio? People don't understand. You can have crazy numbers and then, but like a very small ratio that's liking, and it matters. It matters. It matters. Listen, my family, last time, Morgan, a bunch of people in my family did it. And like 6 of them went on the trip, which is a lot of people. Like usually when you do stuff like that, like it's crazy if one person wins something. But it made the whole experience that much more special for them, because it's like, yes, you're traveling Europe. Yes, it's like this crazy 3-week thing, but they had their family and their closest friends there with them to experience it with, which is, you know, what really makes it special, in my opinion. $967. Dang, Mark. I gotta get my elderly blanket on so I can get cozy. I'm here to just cheer on the winners, y'all. This hoodlum ain't about the 3-week vacation life. This hoodlum is more about like, I like a good long weekend, right? Is that so wrong? What's wrong with that? A good long weekend somewhere. You give me a good like 4-day trip that I can see a lot. I can do a lot. Now, internationally, it's a little different. I think you need more time because of how difficult it is to travel, to get over there and to get back. But man, a good 4-day weekend, it's about my top, okay? But I love it, and I want to travel, and I want to see stuff. I want to do things. But also, what's this boy gonna do when I'm gone for 3 weeks? What's he gonna do? Yeah, it's what I thought. Well, Tie 5, people like my mom. That's literally exactly what happened with my cousin Annie and her husband Jarrett. They won. Well, Annie won, and you win plus you get to a +1, right? So obviously she's gonna bring her husband. But they're younger than me, and they are getting ready to have a baby, and it was like, even if he could swing it, Jarrett was just like, I just don't, I don't think I can. But they gave it to my mom, a retiree who does have 3 weeks off to do whatever the hell she wants. And she did. They did. Her and my stepdad both did. And that is the thing. So I get that. But also, for the record, they're not all 3-week excursions. This most recent one was, but they are not all like that. But yeah, I say that too. Like, you know, who who does this? And then I'm like, oh, but you know, retirees and people that have that. They're out there, you know. Annie's having a baby. She is, and it's a girl. So that was the big announcement recently. Hey, Sabretooth made it home. We saw your name fly across the chat, Sabretooth. They announced that. It's been a little while since they announced that, but it was that. I mean, that really was the reason they couldn't do it. They're just like, just can't. Like, it's not possible. It's amazing that we won. Not possible to go, which I completely understood. They are both they just had their baby. They just had their second baby, a little boy. His name is Gray Hunter Campbell, which is a great combination of names. And yes, Annie is also having a baby. Her baby's not due until, I'm not sure when. It's a few months. She's still a little ways out. But yes, isn't that crazy? They're just like, bam, babies. Oh man, my Aunt Debbie is living her best life right now. She's gone on 2 of these trips, traveling the world. She has a wildly successful self-made business back home. She's got both kids having babies. So she's got grandbabies of, you know, from every direction. And it's great. Life is so good, man. It is amazing. It really is. It said, let's see, this one said it had switched to 8:15. Do we refresh? Should I refresh? Let's refresh. Sign in. See? Your mom giving her all the tips and tricks of being the cool grandma. It's, listen, yeah, she goes by Gran, and she, because of, you know, Kim, his daughter Olivia's, you know, she's a little bit older than Oliver, and she is so spoiled, but in the best way, of course, the best possible way. But ooh, does she have Pa and Gran wrapped around that little finger, and it's only gonna get worse now that she's also got a baby brother. Oh man. Boy, do not lick at the paws, sir. Do not lick at the paw. Don't lick at those paws. Don't lick at those paws. Don't lick those paws. Hey. The first, oh man, it does. I do feel like it yeah, it's like next level. I went to click that and it's not clickable. That completely threw me. Where you going, Bubba? You going over to your beans? Look, beans. Look at that baby. Look at him. Talk about first baby being spoiled. You are spoiled, boy. Where's he at? What are you doing? Go lay down. Go lay down in your beans. Go lay down in your beans. Go on. Bubby, go lay down in your beans. Go lay down in your bean. No, I've given you so many treats. I've given you so many. Orson was so spoiled when he first arrived here. He got to break all the rules that Nixie and Trenton were never allowed to break. He broke all of them. But I will say, now they all get to enjoy laying on the couch, doing all the things that they weren't allowed to do before. It's times have changed, ain't they, boy? Huh? Yeah. And I said, I'll get him a special blanket and I'll train him to just lay on one corner of the couch. I promise. There'll never be any fur on the couch at all. I promise. And that did not go down like that. Now they use the living room furniture as like a big play set, like parkour, like just nonstop. Oh boy. Tortured Soul. Sabretooth was, I think, the one I saw that I know he definitely did it. There may be some others lurking, as hoodlums are known to do. But as I said, if you're like having second thoughts and you're like, dang, maybe I should have, there will be more. I promise. Like this, there will be more. There always is something else around. I think that's such a good like lesson too. Like there's always something else around the corner to be looking forward to. So don't get stuck on what isn't happening right now. You can just get stuck on it. There we go. Morgan's in. Let's go. See? I got a bunch of family, of course. And it cracked me up. I said, someone in the chat, well, not someone, she said, Marsha Holcomb checking in from Whitesburg. I'm like, I know her. I know that person. I know that person from back home. Which is just so funny and amazing to me. So I'm hoping everybody from, Letcher County all the way to the Lurkers Lagoon wins. Every single one. Wait, did it start? Hold on. I'm with this guy. Did it start? This is the same video.
The force.
No, it's not yet. Just hang on to the edge of your seats. Hang on. Starting in 5, everyone's like, we got this. Look, these people are freaking hype, y'all. Oh. What? There's my baby. Boy, you look like you plugged in over there. What an angel. What a precious angel. Him's the best. Him the best boy. Honestly, Morgan, that's the best attitude to have anytime you do stuff like this. Like, do it, be open to it, but like, then you also have to let go of the control of it and truly be okay no matter what happens. I think when you can reach a point where you can do that, it is like a superpower. Because I know me personally, I used to especially get very wrapped up in like needing to, like needing a certain outcome. And so you do everything you can to try to make that outcome happen. But then sometimes it just ain't meant to be, or it's just outside your control. And so if I learned, it was from fighting. The lesson was sometimes you can do everything right. Everything. Do everything you're supposed to do and still lose. And you have to be okay with that. Don't even set foot in a ring if you ain't okay with that, because that's it, that is the truth. And I think once you arrive there, it's like peace. You suddenly have this peace, that sort of comes over you, and it's like, it really is okay, no matter what happens. It really is okay, and we just have to accept that, you know. I don't know if I like expect the worst. I might plan for what could potentially be the worst. If there is a worst that can happen, I want to have a plan for that, because I think planning is important. But I don't expect it. If anything, I've expected life to give me exactly what I want, because it has. And so why be open to anything else, right? So I just am not. And I swear, y'all, I'm telling you, it works. It really works. But I think if you expect bad things to happen, if you expect them to happen, then they happen. Then they do. Like, at least for me, I think I'm like, I got way too much like manifesting juju or something, because it's like, if I start doing that, nah, those things will start happening all around me. Oh, he is so cute. Dude, it's crazy. I can't get over how many people, like, I'm telling you, they are here. They are in. Order a pizza. I had pizza too, Sabretooth. It's pizza night. Let's just say it's Pizza Tuesday. It's Pizza Tuesday. Uh-oh, Danley, you got a severe thunderstorm watch. Oh my God, that's scary, actually. Don't be outside. Stay inside, stay safe. Till that passes on over. Oh, Lord, Morgan, are you trying to start a fight in the chat room? Don't you know we can't talk about pineapple on pizzas? Pep had pizza for lunch. I love it. It's just Pizza Tuesday. Can we just accept that now? Hello, Iggy. I'm doing really well. Thank you so much for asking. Life is good. Ohio has a heat advisory. It's been brutal. It's been brutal here, and I'm so ready for it to cool down, because I am not I am not built for the heat like that. Just not. What? Oh, ooh, a volcano tube? God, that looks cool. This is different.
Underground in the biggest lava tube in all of the Galapagos Islands. We're about to have an amazing dinner here with Diego and his staff.
Oh my God, that would be amazing. Dinner in a lava tube.
This place is very special.
Oh my God.
Been here for 2 million years, but of course, only less than a year ago we started.
I need to wait. I'm gonna refresh. Okay, we're good.
Touchdown. We're here landing in Galapagos Islands. We've had quite the journey so far. We started in Bolivia. We took one jet in order to get here to Ecuador. And now we just landed in Galapagos Islands. One of the most
There.
remote chain of islands in the entire world.
Ooh, Morgan got a pizza in the oven. The tombstone for me, also a good one. All right, we've seen these rules before. I'm not gonna fall for it. We're not gonna. This is like hype for the video game. You gotta just wait till it's happening. You want to eat in a lava tube? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's crazy. Like, what a story to just like experience. What a thing to just say you experienced. I can't. Are we live from Portugal now? I think we are. Are we? Are we? This looks new. Y'all, the chat is gonna explode when this starts. You called in sick to work, and now you're oof. Well, I'm glad you're watching this, Iggy. Maybe also drink some water. Just saying. Keep hydrated. Take care of yourself. Rest up. But I'm very grateful to have you here. Hey, look, there he is. Yay, there's Mark. Wait, hold on. I can't hear. No sound. Oh, no.
Older than the country of America, and we are going to give away $150,000 tonight to you guys, our followers. And one lucky person is going to walk away with $50,000 tonight. Now, remember this. If you're not signed in and you haven't agreed to the terms of the agreement at Big Eye Big World /sign up, then you will forfeit your prize if you win. So it's very important to make sure that you do that.
Bubby,
as soon as possible.
lay down.
Actually, immediately, because it would suck to win a lot of money.
Yeah,
and then not
you have
actually
to make
get it.
sure you are signed in
We
after doing the
have
register.
just
They
gone
put it
through 5
right there.
countries,
It's
yeah,
there. It went
7
up the chat.
cities,
If
because
you just
there was
scroll
a
there,
surprise for the Big Eye Big World European
y'all
trip.
that did it.
Instead of
Make sure you're
cities,
signed
we
in.
added a 7th. And we went to
No
Mallorca,
forfeiting of
Spain,
prizes.
which is a beautiful island right off of Barcelona.
Is it just one winner?
So
No,
we
it will
just
be a
finished
bunch
an
of different
amazing
winners.
trip with all of these people here. Hello, everyone. And we're going to talk a little bit about that trip. We're going to talk a little bit about the videos that we're doing. And then we're going to give away a lot of money. Now, remember, we're going to have bells that are going to randomly ring throughout the live feed. So you want to make sure you're on at all times. Because if you're not on, you won't be in the random generator in order to win. So it's very important. To make
I just
sure
saw
that
time
you're
5.
sticking with us and you're
Very
going
good,
through the
time
live
5. Very
stream with
good.
us so that you can win money. Every time
But
the
dancing
bell
later.
rings, dozens of people will win tens of thousands of dollars.
Dozens of winners.
So
Tortured
let's
soul.
get this started.
Dozens.
Karen, Dan, how much did you guys enjoy Europe?
Oh, it was awesome. I mean, we saw so much. I mean, I know we've been here for 3 weeks, over 3 weeks now, but
Oh, we need a.
so
I
much
need a
was
better
crammed
mic.
into such a short period of time. I mean,
So many things.
beautiful, the architect. I mean, we're from Massachusetts, so I mean, we think that we're the original. But
They're from
up here, the
Massachusetts.
architecture
Why am I struggling with that?
and nowhere near
Massachusetts.
us.
It's crazy how many buildings are older than our country.
Yes.
Like everywhere I go, they're like, well, that was built in the 1400s. That was built in the 1200s. And
Oh, that is
literally older than our country.
so crazy about. I feel like in Europe is everything
Yeah,
is
like this monastery.
so
that
much
we're currently
older
in.
than our.
So let me
than
ask
our
you guys,
country.
what was your guys' favorite? You guys are OGs. You guys have been on
Jesus.
world trips.
What is
So far,
happening?
we've gone on 5 trips. We started with Hawaii, then we went to Jamaica,
Okay.
then we went to Cancun,
Okay.
then we went to Thailand, and now we
Thailand.
just
Damn it!
did
I missed that one.
21
I was hoping he hadn't
days
gone
to
yet.
Europe. What would you guys say has been your favorite part of the trip so far?
All the trips,
Of all the trips, which would be your favorite?
Thailand.
Thailand?
Yeah, it just surprised me. It was not what I expected. The people were just amazing. The food was delicious. And
Thailand. This lady. Yeah,
it
I'm
wasn't
on
even
her
my
team.
think list of a
Team
place to
Thailand.
go, so when you said Thailand, I'm like, yeah.
But it was
It was
amazing.
amazing.
I love
It was
Thailand too.
Totally amazing.
And Dan, what was your favorite part of Europe so far? I mean, remember, we started in Dublin, we went to London, then we went to Amsterdam, Paris, Barcelona.
That was the trip my
Mallorca,
mom
Madrid.
just went on.
And now we're in Portugal.
Paris, Amsterdam.
Good thing Karen keeps a journal because we do so many things on big world trips and the
I
trip
can
is
barely
so
hear, but then I'm afraid to turn it up because it goes.
amazing. So
every now and then.
But the architecture is tremendous, and I would say there was a cathedral in Barcelona that was just beautiful.
Segura la Familia.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, that place is amazing.
It was beautiful.
You can't get inside of it. You need to.
I can't say
plan way ahead of
Barcelona
time in
without
order to get
saying
inside of it, but it was
Barcelona.
absolutely amazing without a doubt.
Ooh, you went to
So,
Rome
would you
in
guys,
2000 and it was
A lot of
amazing.
people always
Love
wonder, is Big Guy Big World is a scam? What is it? You guys who have now been to 3 continents, I don't know, 10 countries with me, or 7 or 8 countries with me, what would you guys tell the people watching to get them to understand what we're doing here and the family that we're building and what an amazing experience it is to come and
I'm glad he
do
talks
these
about it
trips?
like this, though.
Not only because of the trip, but because of the
I
family
didn't. I
experience.
missed you, Pep. I missed you.
The best part of everything. I mean, the trips are amazing, but the family that we've created and the friends we've made are for a lifetime. I mean, we keep in touch between trips. We follow each other's kids'
They
graduations.
fixed
and
it. Amazing
really
job
have
with the
become a
audio. There
family.
you go.
It's also diverse, which is what we love. I mean, it's great. Everybody's different. Everybody has their own lives outside. But
Did they
we all just
mic
bond.
her
Did any of your family warn you were wake up in a
that
bathtub
quickly?
full of ice without an organ?
I think
or
when
two?
they cut to Mark, I think they
I don't know
mic'd
how many
her.
times I've
That's
heard
impressive,
that. They're like,
actually.
well, we're just not sure if you're gonna harvest our organs, but I'm like, and you still came?
We thought of it first, to be honest.
Oh, you thought it. All right, even better. All right, good.
Right? We called Jim McDuffie, right? And he told us. But I'm going to tell everyone right now live that this is the real deal. This
Oh,
is
they need to
amazing
mic him.
Experience. Mark is amazing, and the Big Guy Big World family is everyone watches out for everyone, and no person's left behind because everyone watches out to make sure that everyone's safe. Not that we're in unsafe areas, but that everyone is accounted for. And it's
Well, I mean, we're traveling all around the world. Like anything could happen at any
Jesus,
time.
sorry.
You know, we had somebody lose their finger in our Jamaica trip. We had someone get hurt just the other day here in Spain, in Mallorca. They fell and hurt their knee and their arm pretty bad.
And we're all still following up with her to make sure she's okay.
Correct. I'm glad she made it home, actually. And if you're watching,
That was on that.
we're
Yeah.
all pulling for you. I hope you're feeling a lot better. Well, you know, I wanted to make sure that when I started Big Guy Big World originally, this is something that I've done for many, many years. Nick and Adelina here have been with me in my political business and my other businesses for over a decade now. And they know that this is something I've just been doing for many, many years. I wanted to create and make it official with Big Guy Big World during the pandemic, which was a hard time to start a traveling group. which
Yeah, I was like,
really
that's not a
became
great time
traveling
to start
family,
the travel blog.
during the height of the pandemic.
Seems like a
But we
different
did. And
universe
we went to Hawaii.
than-
We had an amazing time. Nobody got COVID on that trip, which was absolutely amazing because it was in the middle of 2021, I think July. And so, you know, it's important
not
for
a- it's
me
not a
to
show,
be able to
it's a-
showcase you guys, the people who actually come on these
Funslinger.
trips, and
Yeah,
for
it's
people to
a
start
it's a
to
travel blog
understand
essentially.
what we're doing with
And
Big
this
Guy
is
Big
a live
World
stream
and
on his
what our
YouTube channel
ultimate
where they're
goals
doing a
are.
huge
The
giveaway.
Traveling is fun. Giving away money is a great thing. We love to take care of our followers and people. But more importantly, we're trying to really make a movement here. We're trying to do something big where we are able to show people that life is short. Bucket lists are stupid and pointless. And you never know how long you have. And you need to get out there and you need to explore the world in the time that we have. So I appreciate you both being on
Amen.
the trips, just so you guys know. So I know you say it a million times, but I appreciate it too. So Adelina, what was your favorite part of the trip so far?
There were so many, but I really loved the Stonehenge. That was
Oh,
just
Stonehenge.
like
I would love to go to Stonehenge.
In the UK and
Yeah.
outside of England,
Yeah,
about 40 minutes outside of England.
but yeah, there was just so many but it's really
Eiffel
hard.
Tower, shopping in Paris.
Louis Vuitton.
Yeah, that was fun.
I don't know how many women were like, oh, we're going to Paris. We can go to the Louis Vuitton store. I'm like, yeah, I guess so. What was your favorite place, Nick?
Yeah, I really love London. And Mallorca was really awesome, beautiful architecture, just all over the old buildings.
I can't figure out what's doing that with the audio every now and then.
Yeah, France. Paris is really epic. It's just cool to see all these places. You just like seeing movies, you know?
Speaking of Mallorca, let me explain to everybody. We didn't plan to go to Mallorca. We had planned to have a surprise seventh city, and it was going to be Valencia, which is about 2 hours south of Barcelona, the city we were in. Well, the day of, we found out that Mallorca, which is one of the most beautiful places I think I've ever been, was right off the coast of Barcelona, and we quickly pivoted and bought a bunch of people flights and had everybody in Mallorca later that day.
Christine, you all went to Stonehenge a while back.
Was probably the best part
on
of
the
trip
summer
because it was
solstice.
unexpected,
Oh
it was
my
unplanned,
God, there were
which is what I
actual
love to
druids
do
doing a
most.
ceremony. That
But
is
more importantly,
amazing.
it was
I would
just
love
truly a
to have
unique
that as a life
and we're all
experience. I would
gonna
love to have that.
Remember for time to come.
I'm
Now, I want to remind everybody,
so jealous.
we're going to have a
Christine.
bell that's going to ring. And when that
Did you
bell
feel
rings,
it? Could you feel it?
Could
you feel the earth
win
just like
thousands of
vibrating?
dollars. When the first bell rings, 30 people are going to win $500 each.
Oh,
but you must make sure that
you must make sure. I think he's gonna say you have to be signed in.
Will forfeit your winnings,
right?
Because you haven't agreed to the terms of the contest.
It's true. If you're gonna do a contest,
please
you
make
have
sure
to.
you do that.
You have to do that stuff. You gotta cover your butt.
Make sure that you win when it happens.
Beltane. I don't know where. Is that how you say it? Beltane. I don't know how to say it.
Talking about Portugal, what is your favorite part of Portugal so far? We've only been here for.
I would love to know what's going on with the audio. I'm like wanting to troubleshoot it. Like I'm genuinely curious what causes problems. It just never that's what I'm telling you guys when you stream. Just like Rhonda doing her stream the other day had some sort of weird audio issue and it was like, what is that? Why can't we just stream in peace?
No, I mean, look at that mosaic behind us.
That's what we saw all of those.
They had the cameras pointed this way when I walked in the room, and I was like, what the hell? I was like, no, point them that way. That's beautiful.
Sabretooth is, in fact, signed in. Let's freaking go, dude. Come on.
Laid it out with paper and then the hand painted.
It was amazing. It was beautiful.
Yes.
I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, we just got in today because we had to stay in Madrid and wrap everything up and pay a bunch of the vendors and get
the chat's like, the sound.
And when we got here, I was just amazed.
I do really wonder what's going on. Why? Like, I wish I could help.
Most of the places that I take you guys to, I've been to.
Because this is perfect.
Maybe sometimes several times. So when we get to go somewhere new together, it's really a special thing for me. Just to be clear, because I'm not sure that the audio was working properly, it's important to make sure that you sign up and agree to the terms and conditions of the contest. That way, when you automatically win when the bell goes off, you don't forfeit your winnings. Very, very important because we are giving away to 65 people through these random drawings over $50,000. In addition to that, one of you guys are gonna guess the Easter eggs that we've placed in all 6 of the videos that pertain to this contest, and you're gonna win $50,000 tonight, which is truly life-changing money.
Bro.
What I can say is I love the whole Big World family, everything that we do, but I want to make sure that we keep taking this to the next level. I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that we keep building this. You know, I
do feel like Mark wants to do something really good. Top 5, it's cracking me up every time I see your dancing ladies go across the stream.
Out of their comfort zone. And it's just something that I'm really dedicated to. You know, I work my ass off in my other businesses. I make a lot of money in them, and I do a lot of work in them. But none of them give me the kind of satisfaction the Big World does.
Absolutely.
You know,
I get it.
Able to touch
it's
so
his
many
stream.
People here in Europe on this continent, which most of us are not from here. You know, we met nonprofits, which I'll wait till we're meeting with Jen to talk about some of those. But we've been able to meet with nonprofits in every city, take care of them, and help give back to the communities that we're getting so much out of ourselves. So I'm really, really excited about that. Now, what I want to do is make sure that everybody understands the 6 videos that pertain to this contest. It's Bolivia sandboarding, which was an amazing experience. You guys weren't there for it, but it was phenomenal. Yeah, it was. It was pretty good. I was surprised that I actually stayed up as long as I did. It's the Galapagos videos, Dominican Republic,
Galapagos.
Dominica, and Antigua. Make sure that you're watching those videos because there's clues embedded in each one of them, and somebody's going to win $50,000.
My man's got a
figure
freaking
out what those Easter eggs are.
Easter egg hunt.
So,
or what's it called?
Where do you
a
guys wanna
scavenger
go next?
hunt. $50K is life changing, but a lot of people are saying that. It is crazy.
I was gonna make it a thing, but Australia, yeah. So for everybody who doesn't know yet,
The things that we have done over the last 3 years since we've met you and since Hawaii have never, ever would have happened to us, ever.
Life-changing. Life-changing experience. And
Dad makes sure I know this. Yeah. Just letting you know. He takes me inside on every boat, on every excursion, and it's like, I just gotta tell you something. I'm like, I think I know what it is.
You really have. I mean,
you made my girl so happy. Right?
I wish I could put
so many money.
Orson emojis in the chat. That would be what I would want to go.
You know, originally when we started in Hawaii,
just
we
this.
didn't know, like I had never met you guys till Hawaii. And I'm assuming you guys won on the contest. Who won? You did. Makes sense. But we didn't know in Hawaii that we were going to continue to bring people with us. Originally, we thought we were just going to have a new set of people every time. But I met people like you guys.
That's insane.
I met
How do you
people
manage
like
that?
Ron and Jody and Thomas and Ryan and just so many people that I was like, well, this is the magic that we're trying to create. This is exactly what we're trying to do, is to be able to bring people from all walks of life. I mean, you guys are Northeast. Thomas and Ryan are from Missouri. Jen and Robert are from Arkansas. Gotta do a little shout out there. And, you know, it's just been amazing to bring such a unique, eclectic group of people together and us be able to bond
Eclectic,
so
one of
well.
my favorite
And we're going to
words.
continue to
A hoodlum's
not only
pizza party.
keep all of us in these trips, but continue to
Dude,
expand and
if
get
y'all
bigger and
win,
bigger.
if anybody
So,
wins
on
anything,
that
I'm gonna lose my
We're going to
mind.
be going to Australia, New Zealand.
That was the bell. We got to do something. We got to do
sometime
something.
in
What
the
do we do?
beginning
What do we
the bell is
do?
ringing.
I don't know what.
Worst time for the bell, guys. So I hope everybody had signed up.
I love how you just
because
told
right
him, like, you guys
now,
just did that wrong.
Dozens and dozens of you are winning $500 each. This
Come
is
on.
all going to be put up on the screen.
Let's go.
This is all going to be put up on the screen in about a minute, guys.
I swear to God, if anybody wins, I'm gonna die, y'all.
In about a minute, we're going to know the 30 people who just won $500 each.
Oh,
Simply
$500 bucks,
for
man.
helping spread the word of Big Eye Big World, what we're trying to do
I'd be happy
here,
about that, too.
and following along on our journeys, watching our videos, and enjoying this
Oh,
beautiful
Feb, I didn't
place
see it.
in the middle of
Thank you though.
Portugal
Thank you for
that is
representing. I do feel like
literally
everybody's like
1,000 years old.
they gotta like throw
The
up
things
their
we get to see
their
in
tag
this
as they go
world,
by.
and this is my point of travel. You know, I started making money and wasn't very happy. When I started traveling the world, it all kind of clicked. It all kind of made sense. Like what beauty exists in our world that we have no idea of.
Yeah, I can really relate to all that.
Also blessed on this trip to bring our daughter and
Sister, as the family is growing.
I know. I was really excited, actually. Yeah. The sister's a little bit like, like Dad. She like tries to get in like it's hopscotch when I'm walking around. She's like, oh, well, here he is. Let me, tell him what I want to tell him. That's true. It is. But that's the whole point of this. We're building such a quirky group of people that get to do amazing things together. Did we get all 30 winners?
We love quirky.
All right, well, I don't know what's happening because I can only see a camera, but I'm assuming the names are going up.
Not yet, Mark, but hopefully soon.
Great. What we're gonna do, by the way, guys, as these final
I can
30
also
names
really
go
relate
up,
to this.
we're working on it, by the way. But as these final 30 names go up, we're gonna play all 6 videos. We're gonna play them twice back to back like we did in the last live feed. I wanna make sure everybody has a good chance of winning. I wanna be clear on why we're doing this bell. A lot of people felt that they had won, but their internet was too slow, or they weren't the first person. And when we look back at the live feed, we can tell that they weren't the first person. Now, the bulk of the winners who are gonna walk away from these live streams are people who just pre-registered and randomly won when the bell goes off.
That's what I'm
So
saying. That's
make
the way to
sure
do
that
it,
you
Mark.
not
That's
only
the way to do
pre-register
it.
for every live drawing that we do, because we're gonna obviously make this bigger.
Don't
and
cater
better
to the
every single time,
sweepstakers.
because that's what I'm
Cater
about,
to
Big Guy,
the
Big
regular
World.
person that
Gotta
is
make it
giving
big or
you
go
the
home.
time of day to tune into your
And
stream.
more
Even
importantly,
if just
we want to make
this
sure
one
that
time.
it's fair and as many people get a win.
So I'm a
and
big
walk
fan of
away
that.
Feeling excited as possible. But as I said last time and the time before, the money is cool, the money is great, but these trips and these things that we do are really what Big Guy Big World is about. It's about creating a family, and it's about seeing things you've never seen. We just took over 130 people through some of the most exotic locations throughout Europe. And it was just
And
an
that's true, y'all. My
amazing
mom
experience,
literally just
not
went on the
only for
trip.
the guests, but just as
Like,
much for me.
literally just
I get
did
as
it.
much out of it as everybody else does. So I appreciate all of you guys, all of you, not you, Jovan, but the rest,
Jesus.
for being on this journey with me. So thank you. Now what we're gonna do
Come
is
on, where's the
going into
names?
playing the 6
I'm ready to lose my
videos
for somebody. Come on.
so that we can have a refresher. I want to
That's what I was just thinking, Tortured Soul. Like, surely they weren't
everybody's kind of on
doing that in
equal
the
footing
chat.
and has a good
Did
chance
we-
of
there's no
winning
way.
the money. Not only are we giving away $50,000 to the person who guessed what our Easter eggs are that are embedded in our 6 videos, but we're also going to give away tens of thousands of dollars to people who just get the questions answered first correctly. Remember, it's important that you spell it correctly. If there's a hyphen or accent, that you actually use it, just like Jeopardy. If you don't get it exact, you're not going to win. So please remember that. Let's
This is
start
where
the videos.
he's doing the right thing by like
All right, guys, we're here
making
in
sure
the Dominican Republic. We're about
that
to
people
go
that
up
are
and
just
see some
signed
really cool
in
shit. So I'm gonna let Kamoy tell
also
us
have a
little bit
chance to
about
win
it.
something, because the level of engagement from each new viewer is different and not always the same. You know, people are not willing to do the same amount of things, even when you're giving away stuff, even when it's, you know, right there. It's
truly a hidden gem.
a lot different.
And this is literally
See,
what we came up
and
here.
I don't even know
Ups and stairs, but it's definitely beautiful.
what Easter eggs. What the hell?
With 360 view.
The view here.
Hell no, I would not get on that swing.
Incredible.
Hell
When you
no.
come to Dominican Republic, you normally probably wouldn't think of something like this, but there's hidden gems here that you absolutely have to see.
All right, guys, we're here at the Buggy Expedition in Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. Me, Kamoy, and Philip, and Itoy, we're gonna go and we're gonna get really fucking dirty and then swim in some beautiful cave.
Ooh, that would be really fun. At least I wasn't the only one that didn't see the names. Now we did
All
see
right,
this
guys,
one.
We are here in Dominica. This is an amazing island, so beautiful. We're here at Trafalgar Falls, which is these 2 giant waterfalls behind us. But get this is not our first or our second. This is our 3rd waterfall stop of the day, and we've only been here for a few hours. But what else do you expect from an island that's 290 square miles with 9 active volcanoes on it?
9
It's the most
active volcanoes?
volcano region
No
in the
way, I
world
did not
per
think.
square mile.
and it is beautiful.
there were that many volcanoes there. I had no idea. I mean, I guess that makes sense.
Either first or second most visited site. It's one of the top 2 sites. Titu Gorge got its name from the French. Gorge means fruit. So really, in Titu Gorge, you're swimming up through a narrowing of the canyon. The canyon is narrow, and then it opens out into a really nice swimming pool. And if you go further up, there's a cascading waterfall of about 25 to 30 feet that's cascading down. So it's a beautiful, beautiful site. You have the canopy covered and protecting the river, keeping the water levels up. And then when you have nice sunlight, it comes cracking through, giving you a really, really nice visual of inside the falls.
Everyone keeps... How do they know? I don't understand. I'm too new to this.
Guys,
I can only win the easy stuff, y'all.
All right, guys, we're here in the Dominican Republic. We're about to go up and see some really cool shit.
So here in Galapagos,
I'm feeling pretty certain they did not post the names.
For thousands of years, easily 80 to 140 years of age, and they love being on this wetter part of the island where it's a humid
80
zone,
to
because they plant
140.
which is their main diet.
I bet that's an
And as they
answer.
have their main
They,
diet,
I think I understand what he's saying now. They give like a little factoid that I bet they're gonna ask you about. Like gorge means fruit. Tortoises live 80 to 140 years. What were the other ones? I already forgot them. This is just my learning one, y'all. I think that's what's happening. I'm pretty sure that's what's happening, Tortured Soul. Like a little like everyone, the people talking, they would like sneak in some sort of like fact, and then you see people in the chat repeating it, and I'm like, I think that's what he means by Easter eggs. Like they've hidden a question that is going to be asked later. It did freeze. Okay, is it not just me? Let's do refresh. I was afraid of that.
5-course menu is not only a restaurant, it's a gastronomic experience place. So we offering a 5-course meal with different wine pairing for each of the dishes that our chef is going to prepare live over there, and they're going to come out of the kitchen and explain each course. So I hope you guys enjoy it very much, and thank you for giving us this opportunity.
Yeah, we look
Well,
forward
like
to
I said, I'm still learning too.
No caviar.
I feel like a lot of people in the chat, these are like they're experienced. Like these people have done this before, and I'm like, wait, what's happening? Wait, what? But that's why I'm like telling people like it is okay if we're just like you're like me and you just want to watch. You just want to be like, what is this all about again? And I do kind of I feel the vibe of the fun. I see why people are excited. I really do.
All right, guys, we are here in Dominica. This is an amazing
Wait,
island. So
oh, he's gonna
beautiful.
play me twice. Okay,
We're
I was like,
here
I
at
just saw this one.
Trafalgar Falls,
Yes.
which is these
Okay.
2 giant waterfalls
If you're in the
behind
contest,
us.
you gotta pay
This is-
attention
this is not our
because you
first or
you gotta listen
second.
for your Easter
This
eggs.
is
But
our
I'm gonna take a
third
really quick
waterfall
bathroom break.
stop
All
of
right,
the day,
y'all.
and we've only
Don't
been
go
here for a
anywhere.
few hours.
Don't go anywhere.
But what else do you expect
I
from
got a
an
feeling some
island
hoodlums are winning
that's
500 bucks. Let's
290
go.
Square miles with 9 active volcanoes on it. It's the most active volcano region in the world per square mile, and it is beautiful.
This is Dominica's either first or second most visited site. It's one of the top 2 sites. Titu Gorge got its name from the French. Gorge means fruit. So really, in Titu Gorge, you're swimming up through a narrowing of the canyon. The canyon is narrow, and then it opens out into a really nice swimming pool. And if you go further up, there's a cascading waterfall of about 25 to 30 feet that's cascading down. So it's a beautiful, beautiful site. You have the canopy covered and protecting the river, keeping the water levels up. And then when you have nice sunlight, it comes cracking through, giving you a really, really nice visual of inside the falls.
Dominican Republic, we're about to go up and see some really cool shit. So I'm gonna let Kamoy tell us a little bit about it.
Yep. What I really like about this location, you know, a lot of times when you hear about Dominican Republic and Punta Cana, you know, you see like the cool beaches and things of that nature, but what's unique about this is that you get to go on a swing, you get to ride a broom, and do all types of unique things. So when you come to Punta Cana, this is truly a hidden gem.
And this is literally what we came up here for. You gotta come up some stairs, but it's definitely beautiful.
Here is the place with 360 view. On this side, you can see beautiful mountains, which is not typical one more time in the Punta Cana area, which is flat. The other side, we have beautiful mangrove lagoon and the mangroves and the Caribbean Sea.
The view here in Montana Redonda is incredible. When you come to Dominican Republic, you normally probably wouldn't think of something like this, but there's hidden gems here that you absolutely have to see.
All right, guys, we're here at the Buggy Expedition in Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. Me, Kamoy, and Philip, and Itoy, we're gonna go and we're gonna get really fucking dirty and then swim in some beautiful caves.
So now we're supposed to take the buggies and we go to the jungle and up the jungle, and a big round, and then after we go to the cave to swimming a little bit and something like this. We promise you a good tour.
Tell us a little bit. All right, guys, we are here in Dominica. This is an amazing island, so beautiful. We're here at Trafalgar Falls, which is these two giant waterfalls behind us. But get this is not our first or our second. This is our third waterfall stop of the day, and we've only been here for a few hours. But what else do you expect from an island that's 290 square miles with 9 active volcanoes on it? It's the most active volcano region in the world per square mile, and it is beautiful.
This is
Oh snap, I didn't miss the...
either first or second most visited site. It's one of the top 2 sites.
No,
Titu
okay, we
Gorge
didn't miss it.
got its name from the French. Gorge means fruit. So really, in Titu Gorge,
There's so
you
many
see enough
people,
to a
it's,
narrow
listen,
enough
that's just,
canyon.
sometimes I think
Narrow, and then it
it's
opens out
bots
into a
too.
really nice
I
river.
really
And
do
a
think
little
it's
further up,
bots.
There's a cascading waterfall
Not
of
all of
about
them, but
25 to
it
30
is
feet.
weird.
It's cascading up, so it's a beautiful, beautiful
The internet
site.
is weird.
We
Oh my
have
god, Tortured Soul, I'm with you.
covered
You gotta be a fast typer with no
river,
mistakes.
keeping
That'd
the
be
water
me.
level
I
up.
would be like, blah, blah, and then just like fat finger it and
Really, really nice vision
and
of
lose.
inside the falls.
I mean, I get that he's got to make the big prize harder. I agree. Okay, it's got to be harder to get, but I also know my limits, man. I'm with you. I can't believe my boy didn't get up.
Touchdown. We're
I do
here
wonder if
riding
something
the
about
Galapagos
volcanoes. You're
Islands.
right.
We've had quite the
Saber-tooth.
journey so far. We started in Bolivia. We took one jet in order to get here to Ecuador, and now we just landed in Galapagos Island, one of the most remote chain of islands in the entire world. This is going to be exciting.
Thank you for the weebie. Thank you, Dan Lee. I appreciate your support
We have
as well, my
giant
friend.
tortoises that have lived for thousands of years.
Yeah.
Easily
Yeah.
80 to 140 years of age, and they love being on this wetter part of the island where it's a humid.
Look at
zone.
them just laying in the mud. Look at them. I want to go visit the
Main
tortoises.
diet, Because they have their main diet, which is vegetation,
Ah,
everything green.
They're
and
so
they will be able
sweet.
to find enough shade.
I
and
really want to know
water
what humans thought of them when they first saw them for the very first time.
Thermoregulating for surviving in such a beautiful area like this.
I really wish you could see that. It'd be like, what is this creature?
are here in Dominica. This is an amazing island, so beautiful. We're here at Trafalgar Falls.
God, I don't know if I would think to eat that thing at first thought. I mean, maybe if you were hungry, I guess you'd be buying anything, but I don't know. I don't think I could do it. Thank you, everybody, for the likes on my video. Y'all are amazing.
From an island that's 290 square miles with 9 active volcanoes on it. It's the most active volcano region in the world per square mile, and it is beautiful.
This is Dominica's either first or second most visited site. It's one of the...
Oh, damn. Whoa, sandboarding?
All right, we're here at Lomas de Arena, which are...
I mean, I think I knew that was a thing, but I didn't know you could just go do it.
Well, here in Lomas de Arena is a protected area. It's around 40,000 hectares.
And you were explaining to us this is constantly changing,
Exactly,
correct?
exactly. This place, because of the wind that we are feeling now,
That's
it's
wild
constantly
to think
changing.
about.
The whole place is a very dynamic place, right? If you see all the pictures from the satellites, you will see that they are constantly changing their shape. So sometimes you will, if you came back here in four or 5 more years, it will be totally different.
Wow.
All right, we're at the sand dunes here in Bolivia, and now we're gonna go eat shit and fall in the sand a bunch of times.
I won't trust myself to snowboard. I don't think I would be any better at sandboarding. Actually, your feet aren't connected. I could do that. I could do that. It's when you connect your feet to it and I'm strapped to something that I can't do it. Like skis, nah, I can't. I would give it a go though. For sure. What up, Lion Queen?
Touchdown. We're here
I've had a
riding
wonderful
in
day.
Galapagos
Thank you for
Islands.
asking.
We've had
It's been a great
quite the
Tuesday. It
journey
was
so
Pizza
far.
Tuesday.
We started in Bolivia. We took one jet.
I'm
and
way
we
more
came
of a
here
sledding
to
person.
Ecuador.
Correct,
Now we
Lion
just
Queen.
landed in
Correct.
Galapagos Islands. One of the most
I know a good sled. Oh yeah, let's go.
entire world.
To this day,
It's gonna be
yeah.
exciting.
If there's a good hill and a good sled, I'm in. But strapping my feet to them, not a fan of that.
So here in
Skis, snowboards,
Galapagos,
nope.
We have giant tortoises.
Even like
that have
rollerblades
lived
and like
for thousands of
stuff like that,
years.
not my favorite.
80 to 100 and
I've never done any
years
snow
of
sports.
age,
I can't really say that
they
I have
love
either.
Being on this wetter part of the island where it's a humid zone because they find plenty of food, which is their main diet. Unless they have their main diet, which is vegetarian.
Yes, we've definitely gone
And they will
on a
be
couple
able
of them.
to
One, but I also
find
thought there
enough
were 6
shade
videos. I didn't
and
think I'd seen the
water
6
in
different
their
ones.
case of this lagoon where they would be thermoregulating for surviving in such a beautiful area like this one.
I'm obsessed with the tortoise. Look at those little seals. Ah, a freaking dinosaur.
All right, guys.
We're back.
So that was the 6 videos. We played them again for you guys to give you guys a refresher course.
Okay.
And we're gonna do one more after the first set of questions. So before we ask the big question, the $50,000 winner, you guys have watched the videos as many times as possible. I think you guys know the videos better than I do. And I was there. All right, so do we have the 30 names up? The winners
Come
are
on,
up?
yeah, let's get him. Oh, wait. Marsha, welcome
Yes.
back home. One.
There you go.
Oh, wait,
30
wait.
people who just won
can't see under that,
$500
Hannah.
each. Way to go, you guys.
I'm looking. I love that Marsha
At some point again, the bell's
Holcomb
gonna
won,
ring,
and I
hopefully
saw
we
her
solve
so
this
early. That makes me so
And I want to
happy.
be clear with you guys. When I started Big Eye Big
Damn.
World, it wasn't to be on social media channels.
Was it y'all?
definitely
Did
wasn't
anybody
to
get
be
it?
doing live
I should have hit
streams. It's
pause.
not my thing. If you want to be president, if you want to run for governor of a state, call me. I've done that my whole life.
I feel-
I'm really good at that. You know, we're only going to
Did
get
I
better
miss-
from here. We have a lot to learn.
I didn't
but we
see any
work out
names
the
I think
kinks,
I
and we
recognized.
try to make it as fun
Not
for you
I,
guys as
yeah. I was waiting for
possible.
you
So we
guys to
appreciate
say no. I
everybody
hadn't
with
didn't
us
see any that I
and
recognized.
understanding that,
or that
know,
stood
there's a
out
lot
other
of
than Marcia.
components
That
and
is
variables that go
so
into these
freaking
live
hilarious
streams
to me.
for the way that we do them and how big
Right,
and
right, tortured
grandiose
soul.
we try to make
Exactly.
them
I
for
was
you
like, but I
guys.
also don't know.
So just be patient and work with us.
You know what I mean? It wouldn't say
We're here with Jen
tortured soul.
McDuffie from Arkansas,
Um,
who I've known for 11 years? 10 years?
Yeah.
Okay. And we're here with Jenna from California, who I've known for 2 years, a year? Yeah, like a year and a half, I think. So it's like 2 years, 2 years. So, you know, Jen McDuffie here is amazing. On every single
something
trip
happened
we
to the
do,
audio.
She
Damn.
works with the entire group of people that we take. And remember, on some of these trips, we've taken
Not Morgan,
250,
not Sabretooth.
275
Dang.
people with us. Here in Europe, it was a little bit over 130.
I am happy for Marcia.
But she works
I was
with
looking for
them
my
to
mom.
always
I was
honor
looking for my
me
aunt.
and
I
do
was looking for
something
all of them
great,
too.
Not only for me,
One
but
of them
my
was a
entire
Campbell, and
staff.
wait.
Melissa, Olivia,
Did I-
Kevin, Jimmy, Floyd, Leo, and all the video staff, including Gustavo and Jackson. It
Hold
takes
on.
a lot of people to put this stuff together. You know, we shot the video, the intro video at the beginning of the live stream.
I really want to try to
today.
find that again.
So
Hold
we
on.
just-
Let's just do it real quick. Let me see. Oh, right there. Pause. Jeffrey. Okay, it was a guy. That one I don't know. Jeffrey. I don't know a Jeffrey Campbell. Let's look. Who else? If there's anybody else, any of my family or friends that I recognize. I feel like I might know this person too. Here, let's go back to live.
Honoring and giving back to the communities that we take so much from. We're able to take memories, we're able to take experiences that none of us will ever forget. And because of that, it's important to us to do something for the people who are there.
Feed
who will
them
stay
kitty
there after
cats.
we have
High
gone
five.
off.
Gotta take care of the
And
babies.
Jen is just phenomenal at
You
that,
agree.
and I really, really appreciate it. Why don't you tell us a little
Our
bit
kitties
about
have like a late
nobody
night snack.
on the live feed has seen any
Of
the
like
videos
the
from Europe
kibble, like the
They're not
hard,
gonna see these
but
videos
they
for
have their
probably a
wet
week
food
or
that they
two
eat
because
during the
we all
day,
need to
but at night
decompress
it's like
a little
snacky
bit
time.
and then get
And
the videos
oh, do
together
they
and
love
start putting
snacky
them online.
time?
But why don't you tell them a little bit about the organizations that we were able to find on this trip?
Well, we found 3 organizations on this trip. We found one in the Dublin, Ireland area called CJ's Rainbow Charity.
2 people
and
from
it's
back
a
home.
story of,
One. Bridget Back is also from back home.
CJ, who was diagnosed with a rare brain
Jesus.
cancer at 9 months old and passed away at 21 months old. And his family, a phenomenal family, the McCann family, decided that they were going to take their grief and turn it into an opportunity to bless other families that were going through what they were going through. And so they began a cycle tour and started a charity in CJ's name. And they actually just completed their 4-day cycle. They went from the top part of Ireland to the southern part of Ireland. And it was just really beautiful to follow them on their social media and watch their journey.
I knew I
CJ's
knew an
uncle
Amber
Richard was
Maggard.
able to
She
come
was
and
also
share
from
with the
back
group,
home. I knew it.
the
I'm like, that
story
name
and
looks
tell us about their
familiar.
journey, as
So
a
that's
family,
3 people from
and then
back
also
home.
what they were doing with the,
No,
the
4
charity
people
ride.
from back
And,
home.
And it's not only about
Hannah
CJ,
Lucas.
I mean, CJ's
All
story
people
is
that are
really
from like
tragic.
basically my
Literally
aunt's
passed away at
network
21 months
that,
old.
you know, from her store and
But
whatever back
not only
home,
was CJ sick with cancer,
which is
CJ's
just,
sister
you know,
was sick with
essentially
cancer, and other
Letcher
people in the
County
family
and the area
also
around
have
it.
gotten
And
different forms of
4
cancer.
people from there
And
out of
they
how
have
do we
literally
have like
been
1,000
battling
now?
for years.
I mean, I'm still this.
Cancer, which is one of the most awful
I wish
things in
it-
the world.
One of the
And
hoodlums
we've
would have
lost
won, but
people recently to cancer, including
but damn, that's
Denny,
still
who
pretty
was part
cool.
of the Big Eye Big World
$500.
family, and we're gonna always miss you, Denny, and love you. But just to see how they have took such bad luck, I don't know how else to say it, and turned it into such a beautiful story and an inspirational thing. Not only did I donate a bunch of money, which you guys will see later,
You know, Morgan,
but we also had the whole
I'm
Big Eye
not
Big
sure.
World family
I don't
group.
know if he's
They came out of
mentioned that they were
pocket
going to
and
do
donated a
that
bunch of money.
again. I
And
feel
we'll
like he
put
said
links in
dozens,
later in the next couple weeks about these 3 charities.
which
You
I
wanna
guess
talk about the one in Paris a little bit too.
30 technically is, but not really, right?
Ballot. And Suzette, who
maybe
is
they'll
the
do at
founder
least
and
one more
president of
group.
it.
Surely.
It's named after Suzette's granddaughter, who is born with several different disabilities, including cerebral palsy, and then one of them also being what you could call kind of like childhood Parkinson's.
Man,
And
screw
the family was
cancer.
really struggling with being able to get some of the essential tools that she needed in
I'm
order
ready
to
for us to cure cancer.
to
I'm ready for that to be
function
a
in the
thing of
life.
the past,
And
personally.
And they couldn't even find a nonprofit in all of France who specifically was dedicated to help children in this situation.
Right. So Suzette's husband, David, actually, and they're on the live feed. So hi, Suzette and David.
That's what. That's
they
puppy's
actually,
Italian
David
name.
decided to do a fundraising
Giugietta.
opportunity where he,
which was insane.
It is. He went from their hometown in France, about 2.5 hours south of Paris, and he walked all the way to the southern part of the UK, which he said 1 million steps in 30 days. And they really thought that it might be good if they raised €2,000. And I remember Mark was pretty blown away, saying, "You wanted to walk that many steps for €2,000?"
Agreed. Same
But
to
they ended up
especially
raising
childhood cancer,
14,000,
and it's.
and 10,000 of it went to help.
I think
Violet,
probably
and
one of the
4,000
biggest
went to help other families, and that's how they found out that
crisis
there were really no
period that we're
organizations
going
in
through
France
is
that
like
could actually help children with disabilities, and that's why they
the
created Association
sickness happening to
And,
children
I
of
mean,
all
it's just
types.
amazing to think
Of
this
it, like
man walked,
it is
and
just.
I don't want to talk about his age, but I assume he was.
I feel like we got to be doing way better with our health. Like we're
walked a
way too
million
smart and we know
steps
way too
to
much.
help his granddaughter, his granddaughter, where they couldn't find.
And I know there's smart
resources,
people out there
the
that
medical needs
that know
they
these
needed
things.
for this little girl. He literally just decided he was going to walk until he had what he needed to do, until he could get the media involved, till he could get places like that involved. And that's a big part of what Big Eye Big World is going to be about. And what we're
I'm
doing,
hoping for at least one
we're
more,
creating a platform,
Morgan.
and we're going to use it for the good. We're going to make sure that not only do we go twerk on boats in Jamaica and
twerk
go
on
to the
boats.
Eiffel Tower
I don't
and
know
all
about
the
that now,
crazy
Mark.
shit that we do, we're going to make sure that we
I'm not
use
sure
our
twerking is my
platform
thing.
and the voice and the family that we're creating to be able to help people when they need it the most. And that's what Big Eye Big World's legacy is going to be about in the end. So thank you, Jen, for working so hard to constantly find the most deserving groups.
So terrifying,
and the
Morgan.
deserving people.
I
One other thing I want to
I
talk
feel like
about Jen
pretty much
with
every person
is
knows someone, at least one
Jen
person,
helped us with
or is
Edie.
adjacent to at least
A lot of
one
us
person that's had
know
cancer or gone
Edie.
through
Edie
it,
was a big
like
part of the Big Eye
closely
Big World
enough
family.
to know what it's really like.
on
Come
every
on, let's go. All right,
It's like
next
the
group, let's
worst
go.
time. The bells. 15 people are winning $1,000 right now.
Oh man, that's big. $1,000? Hell yeah.
And while they pull the names together, because last time it was a mess.
It just keeps ringing. Does that mean more
Let's talk
people are
about
winning?
Edie was my honey badger. She was one of the most sweetest people.
Do they
I've
know the
ever
bell's
met.
still going?
She was a little grandmother.
Does this
from
mean we all win?
Georgia, I don't know, 28 grandchildren or 27 grandchildren. Edie has been not only a part of the Big Eye Big World family, she goes all the way back to my political business. Nick and Adelina. These are people who, before I started Big Eye, knew about me, Trish, and Edie came on so many of them with us around the world. And not
Let
only
me
will
choke
you
on my
be
little
missed,
electrolyte
and we love you
tablet,
so
but
much.
oh my God,
And
tortured
I literally
soul.
talked to her the night before.
I don't know why I didn't think of
she
that until you
passed
said it,
away.
but then now that you said
And
it,
she
that's
was
all
so
I'm gonna hear
excited
every
about
time they
going
ring
to
the bell.
Amsterdam and being able to eat Chinese food with us and do all these amazing things. And unfortunately, it just wasn't in the plan and it didn't work out that way. But Jen is the one who helped us secure and find an artist. And we were able to put up a 32-foot mural.
Yeah, it was, I think they said 13 meters, which I don't know what that is in feet, by 4 meters high, 13 meters wide and 4 meters high.
Yeah, I think that's like 12 by 39, I think.
Yeah.
I was like, I
she was
can't
able
do
to
those
it,
measurements.
and we have already put it on a bunch of the social media channels, but now, for years and years
It was worth it.
Edie's grandchildren, her great-grandchildren, her family can come to Amsterdam and be able to see a mural of their grandmother, their family member, or anyone else who loved Edie will be able to go there and see her memorialized forever, thanks to Jen and this amazing thing that we put together. So thank you, Jen, because we all love Edie so much.
Yeah, it was my honor.
Do we have the winners?
Do we
that
have
bell,
them?
by the way, is fucking awful. Like, it just rings at the wrong, it rings at the wrong time. I know I said no matter what's being said, let it ring, but, you know, sensitive. All right, so did we put the 15 winners
Oh,
up?
here we go. Pause that shit.
They're up.
Hold on. Wait, I can't get that thing to move. The thing is in the way. God dang it.
Yes.
All right, who we got?
Okay.
Anybody?
So all 15
Anybody?
of you guys who just won, congratulations.
Mallory Webb, I'm pretty sure is somebody back home. Bro, it's crazy.
That's now 45 people.
I don't see any
who have
hoodlum
won
names,
just
but I don't know for sure. There we go.
following our
Maria
channels,
Wetzel
coming on
and
trips with
what
us.
was it?
Some of them just
Kevin Groves. That's what the ones I couldn't see. I don't see no hoodlums.
for following
Anyway.
our channel, get you through a week, get you through a day, or help solve a problem that's been on your mind for
Damn.
a period of time. Because that's what I like to do.
I was feeling good about that one too. I really was.
Now, Jenna is not. You won $10,000 on the last live stream. Was it 10,000?
I mean, listen,
Oh, it's the first one. Okay.
that's
But
kind of
won
insane that
10,000
you
on
just
one.
gave 15K away there, and that
What did you do with it?
even 500
You
bucks,
don't have
y'all.
to tell us everything. But just, give us a little glass.
That is a lot in this world right now. It really is. I think it's crazy.
Student loans. And then there are some folks that I knew could really use the money, which I was really happy to give to them too.
That's amazing.
And then I'm also doing a yoga teacher training in Bali that I'm putting some of that towards.
Shit, I can't make $10,000 last time. You like did a whole bunch of shit with $10,000. That's pretty amazing.
$10,000? You kidding me? Oh,
I'm super grateful to you, Mark.
Well, I'm grateful to you too.
10,000
Jenna,
starts, in
was
my
first with
opinion,
us
starts
at
to get into
Cancun.
that life-changing
And did you just
amount.
win off the website, or did somebody? Were you a plus one?
That
You were a
is
plus one, right?
not a small amount at all. I mean, I guess I would say it doesn't matter who you are, but that's not true. I know there are people that it really is not the same, but whew,
I don't think I could do it. And
Did you think we were gonna steal your organs?
I know, I was, it's kind of too good to be true. It's an all-inclusive trip to Cancun, flights included, everything. It's like,
I'm just amazed by the people who leave their home country, come to another country,
Man.
meet me on a boat.
I will
or
not.
on
I am throwing no
dinner
stones,
somewhere,
tortured
and they're like,
soul,
"So
in
what's
the house
scam?
of
What's the catch?" And I'm like, "So you came all the way
poor
here and you
financial
thought this was a
decisions,
scam? Like,
you know.
Like, what were you thinking?
And just listen, y'all. It's hard out there. All right. It's I do feel sometimes it does sometimes feel like a little bit like the game is rigged to make it impossible to get ahead.
She was like, "I just
Like,
want to know what it is. Like, just tell me."
it
what
does
is."
sort of feel that
So
way
finally, every time
sometimes.
saw
I
her,
think
it was like,
everybody feels
"Oh,
that
well,
way.
We do vacation rentals,
And you
gotta
then sometimes
sit in
you're
our
like, maybe
meetings
not.
from 6
And then
a.m.
there's
to 9
hope.
p.m. every
And that's
day.
what I hold out for is
I
like you
was
hit that.
I don't know what else.
You
to
hit
tell
that
like,
trail, and I get to go down that trail for a while. That's what you try to anticipate.
Cancun, so you went from Cancun. You came to Thailand.
But it does seem crazy sometimes that
And
like
you even came to Japan, which was a very small group of us.
I feel like I want to be like it
What
shouldn't
would
be
you
that
say
way.
out of
It shouldn't be,
Japan,
but
Thailand,
when
Cancun, and Europe has been your favorite so far?
when it's outrageous to go to the grocery store, right? Like
I feel like
that stuff has changed, man.
I love Thailand.
And it does cost more when you are operating on a narrow budget, especially when it comes to food. I know from doing however many fight camps I did in my life, and
We told you guys on the last
are
night, literally 40
monitoring your
hours ago,
food closely,
we just
managing
decided
it
we're gonna go to
closely.
Portugal to do the
I mean,
live
down to the
stream.
dollar of what you
And
buy,
we
what
want
you're putting in your
guys to come
body.
with us 'cause you guys have been
You can
getting
tell
a
the
lot of
difference.
people to Big Guy Big
And then
World.
you times that by a
I'm sure
family,
that
or
there's a
times
lot
that
of
by
time
someone living by
people need to
themselves,
take
or
to
whatever.
kind of figure out what we've done.
And
So
like,
what's been your
it's
favorite
rough,
part of the
man.
European trip?
specifically where we went to Geithorn. We did a canal, Geithorn. We did a canal cruise. We went to a weed shop. We went to your favorite Chinese restaurant, tasted
in the world.
It's the same reason I play the lottery periodically. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna buy a Powerball and see.
It
You
is
know?
for me every time.
If someone can never have played the lottery, buy a ticket and win, and that's happened. If that can happen, then why can't that be me? Right? And hypothetically, every time I do it after that, should have a slightly better chance because I've done it at least one time more.
You didn't go to the red light?
But sometimes you just gotta try. Sometimes you just gotta try. Because I'm like, what would I do with $3 billion? With a B, a billion, $3 billion.
Yeah,
What would you do with
I
$3
love
billion?
this trip.
Well, you pay, you know,
on the trip,
make
Jenna.
sure to
I think
pay the
one of my
IRS
favorite parts
first,
of this trip
but then
is
after
we
that,
saved a bunch of lobsters the other day.
it's like you literally can just have
we
an
went to
endless
eat
list
at a
of things,
little
it seems like,
seaside cafe in Spain.
with
I can't remember what
billions.
the name of the town was. It's in the middle
It
of
doesn't even
nowhere,
seem
and
real.
we
It
had
doesn't.
to
It seems like a
walk
fake amount of money,
down
but it's
these
not.
crazy
It's
streets
not.
to get down to this little beach area. And then I saw all these lobsters in the cage, and I knew you are like me on that shit. So I was like, we're gonna buy all the lobsters and we're gonna let them go. And then they're like, oh, you can't let them go on the beach because there's people and that's illegal.
Including someone at my table who wanted to order lobster paella.
That is also a really good feeling, Dan
One of
Lee.
the other guests was
And
like,
at times in my life, I have felt, you know, that
But
very,
Jenna
very
actually
much,
went
which
out on
is
the boat
just
because we weren't allowed
great.
to let them go
But it is like,
near
tell people all the time, like your life is these chapters, right? They close, they open, they close, they open. Sometimes you think that
So
you're like,
Jenna
this is
went
it,
out
it's
on
going to
the
be this
boat with
one
a couple of
forever.
the other
And
guys.
it's
You guys
not.
clipped all of
It's
their
not.
rubber bands off of their claws and dumped
It's what I've realized,
what,
like,
11 or 12
no matter how sure something seems in your life, it can change and will change. That's what I've learned. It will. And so try to enjoy the chapter you're in while you're in it, but just know it will change. And that it just sometimes it sucks. You hit a chapter and you're like, this chapter sucks. Can I get through this chapter? I'm done with this chapter. I don't want to be on this chapter anymore. You know, I'm glad I want to get through it, but you know,
Well, I
damn.
thank you for being on the trip, and you too, Jen. What you guys do is so
Man.
amazing, and
Yeah,
you guys
yeah,
are a big
yeah, yeah.
part of the
I
Big
actually,
Brother family,
in
and
all
we're gonna do a lot of
seriousness,
cool
if
stuff
I have
together.
actually said this, that I would tell no one. I would tell
What I want to do
no
is go into a
one.
few
I
of the
mean that.
questions now.
It's a little bit
ready for
like
that,
those,
Jimmy?
you know, those whatever, like a commercial,
We're gonna
like
always just say
if I,
Jimmy.
or a meme rather of
should
like
see this guy,
if I won the lottery,
gonna keep
I'm
him,
not gonna
like,
tell anybody, but
concealed, like
there'll be
Charlie's Angels,
signs
Bosley.
and it'll
Well,
be
one day we're
something,
gonna show who Jimmy is.
whatever the meme is, but there'll be signs. And maybe a little bit people that are
So
close
what
to me
are-
would probably
what are
be
the
like,
first 5
something's
questions?
different,
We're gonna ask,
you know,
we're
but
gonna ask
in general,
3 questions,
nah, I ain't
3,
telling
5,
nobody, because I just,
3? Okay.
I just don't,
So we're gonna ask you guys 3 questions. This is like before. Remember, those
I don't know
who
that it's ever a
answer
good
the
idea,
questions
even though I would like
One
it,
at
and
a
I'm
time,
like,
of course.
I'd be good with
I
it.
got a bunch of people going like this.
I'm like, but I think in general, it would probably be really
One question at a time.
kind of
Those of
insane
you
for
who
one person to
answer it
try and be
correctly
responsible for all
first
that.
Are gonna win. Now, I want to be clear because nobody's given us a better way to do this. That's why we do the bell ringing. That's
You were
why
typing the
doing
line
this
out. I don't know which line, but
Easter egg that's embedded into all of the videos, just to make sure there's as many winners as possible. and it's
that
as
there will
fair
be
as possible.
signs.
But if you guys come up with a faster or better way, I'm all for it. Right now, those who answer the questions first and they spell it correctly and they get it proper and right, you win the money. So the first question is
I don't
gonna
know a
be
better
for
way.
$1,000, right? Okay. And you're gonna put it up, and what we're gonna do? Put a timer of 30 seconds.
No, people are going to be answering like instantly.
Okay. Well, we're gonna not have a timer. Why would we have a timer? We have bells, but no timers. We're gonna put up a question. Whoever answers it first, you win $1,000.
Here's the critique I have of
Please
this.
refresh your internet and your page.
Right.
There's
If
nothing
you
can
don't
do if somebody
refresh,
else
you can
got
be
it in faster than
behind,
you.
and then
This is the only
then you got
fairest
people
and
answering the
most
question,
transparent way
and
that we
you
can do
haven't even
that.
heard it yet.
Once again, we're open to ideas. You guys can message any of my social media team or private message any of our social media channels. If
He
you can
needs
come up
those
with a better
ones
way to
that
do it.
like
Big Eye Big World at
let you
Facebook,
enter
Instagram,
into
YouTube, or at our Big Eye Big World.
like some Streamlabs stuff.
All right, put it up.
There are way better ways to do this kind of stuff of this scope, I think. Way better.
Oh, now we get a timer. Well, how long are we doing the timer for, though? Yeah, 30 seconds. 30 seconds.
Well, Morgan, if either of you win...
Get her a drink.
Oh, you're talking about just the money, not the trip. I would say if you win the trip, you get a +1, which is an amazing thing, I think. How big is the protected area? I don't remember. What? Damn, look at these. Yeah, shit. Ain't no way, man. And look, people were answered like instantly. What are hectares? 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 What happens if it's together like this? What happens if it's like that? Oh my God. Yeah.
Now, let's ask the third question. So this is the third question for $1,000, guys. Whoever answers it fast, correctly.
What is the first warning sign you see when entering the protected area? Once it's on the screen, it's like done. There needs a more that's not just them going through. Oh, wait, what? Do I need to refresh? I've seen on like Twitch, and I'm pretty sure they're using Streamlabs.
Fourth question.
There's ways to like
question also for $1,000.
enter raffles and stuff, and do this kind of thing to like enter a thing that they can then go and look in just that thing, and you're not trying to decipher it from the chat, which seems just a little too unreliable. How deep is the underground restaurant, and how old is the cave? See, now I know what he's talking about. I'm not sure I would call these Easter eggs. I would say the questions are going to be in there. It's like, I actually do feel like there exists the stuff that would make this so much smoother and just easier for them.
We're gonna now ask the fifth question for $1,000. Start the clock. Feel like a game show host.
Wait, that is definitely there's no way. Am I losing my mind? I'm not losing my mind. This poor guy, I'm not good at this, he said. It's all right, man. There's got to be a better way to do this. It makes me really want to brainstorm, like trivia, like a trivia. Yeah. Like.
So thank you so much. 5 people just won $1,000 each. We're getting the question right first. I really do feel like a game show host, and I don't know if I like it or if I don't like it, but I think I might. All right, so here's John and Hope. John and Hope are a beautiful couple, obviously. More Hope than John, but whatever. You guys have been on a few trips with us so far. And not only that, I sent you guys when you were getting married.
Yeah, the last question didn't match. That also makes it hard.
For you guys to go. Would you like to tell the cameras what happened on your honeymoon? Not everything, but I mean the end result. The end result, maybe.
We have a little baby now.
Well, yeah. That's how it works.
Like, hello, John.
Yeah, we have baby Rex. Baby Rex.
Rex?
He was 5 months old when we left him. Now he's 6 months old.
Luckily, he can't remember any of this yet. And, we're going to have big guys, big world, big family trips in the future, without a doubt.
They have to be away from your little baby that long?
All right,
Definitely
well,
did
tell me
not
what
win.
has been your guys' favorite part of your?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, Type 5. I
think,
know I've seen
just
stuff on Twitch
filming
that are
memories
like
with my wife. It was like we got to have a
exactly this type of thing, like answering a question and everything.
Because of the honeymoon.
But there's actual controls and like it's all clear and everybody's seeing the same thing at all the same time, and and then when it's entered, you don't have to worry about it not showing up or whatever, being behind another person. It's just not there's
yeah, all those iconic spots that we got to go to and take photos.
There's
together,
ways to
the
make
Eiffel
this.
Tower,
I'm telling you, it's like
it was just excellent.
that's
also
what I
got
want to
scuba
say
dive.
though,
That was
is
pretty
like
awesome. I love that.
you will lose
And then I
people
got to wear my
that
American
will
flag
be
outfit in front of the
heavily
Buckingham
invested and on board with everything.
represent
But when
America
it's
like
like,
York.
then it comes
Yeah, for
time to
those of
win,
you,
you got to go up
you
against
guys
the
will see when the
sweepstakers
videos and the
that
pictures start
are
going up
sitting
from
there
this
with
trip.
6 computers and they're all, back to back, typing in the answers over and over and over and over and over again so that they're the first 100.
American flag all over his body.
And no one else can ever win. It takes the fun out of it, and then people are like, "Meh." But the bell's great. I love the bell. I could not stress enough how good it is to reward viewers for just showing up to your stream. Just be here, right? If you would do that, oh my God,
What was one of your favorite
people
things
will
about
show up.
Probably the Louvre. I don't know.
They will, but when you start
Louvre.
making, you have to
Louvre.
jump through hoops. It just you start losing people at every hoop. You got to jump through. You lose people. It's
Was
just
it
the
the
way.
Mona
That's
Lisa,
just the
or
way it is.
was
And
it, like, the
I don't
building
think that's what he wants to do. I actually don't think that's what he's trying to do. And a lot of people
we didn't get to see
that,
even like a quarter of it. There's
in my opinion,
pieces of art. There's no way we could-
deserve
And the building itself is a piece of
and
art.
and should experience some of these life experiences. I think some people are not getting that chance.
Form of like something so.
There's a way to do it better. I'm
really
convinced.
Just amazing.
I try to warn people all the time.
I can help.
Like,
I think I can
the
help.
Louvre is amazing. The building itself was built by a king in, I think, the 15th century, and it's just the building itself is so beautiful and phenomenal. But,
Hello, McMuffin.
if you're
this is
going
Big
and
Guy
you
Big
think the
World.
Mona
It's not a
Lisa is
show.
like
It's a
this
live stream.
huge
This is
picture,
his YouTube channel,
it's not.
and he's basically
small
this part is
picture that
Big Guy
like
Big
is
World
in
is his
front of
travel
you, but
blog.
It's still amazing nonetheless.
But
I
he's
mean,
doing a big
literally,
contest,
Lisa, you're standing in
giving
front of
away
the actual
money right now,
amazing.
trips at other times, and I know for a fact because my mom just got back from a
Buckingham? We
3-week
went to so
trip
many
all through
palaces.
Europe.
Dutch?
with
Versailles in France.
Big Guy Big
Versailles.
World, and some of these people were still on that trip. They stagger them sometimes, so I knew it was
I've been
legit.
coming to Europe for so many years, and this is
I really
why
came to support
I
the
always wanna do this
hoodlums
trip.
and like the rest of my
Before I
family. A
started
bunch
Big
of
Guy,
people
I
from
used to
Southeast Kentucky
do
won when they did the random
European
drawing
trip
earlier,
with a
which was
bunch of
exciting. I was
just
hoping for some
friends from the
hoodlums,
political world,
but it was
and
not meant to be.
I took them to the same cities. I
so
took
we'll,
them to the Chinese restaurants because this is what I started. This is why I started.
You can
learning
definitely help.
the-
Thank you, Typha. I think so too. I feel like
and
this
Mother
is
Earth are the greatest teachers of
this
all.
is not the best way to do it.
things
But
that
that's
you
okay. I
learn
think
by
they
learning
know it
different
because he said it
cultures, by
like,
meeting different
if you guys have,
people, by seeing buildings that are
suggestions,
older than
we're
your
open to them.
country,
But I
like,
also understand
just
sometimes you look at it and you're like, I don't know any other way to do
experiencing
this.
these are the greatest
But there's
education
there are tools specifically
a
for
lot in my
this.
life and
But
helped
you got to
me
have like
continue to
Streamlabs
excel
and
do things myself.
I just got to do some
I'm
research.
a high school
you know?
dropout who now owns 5 corporations and has done so many things. And I believe a lot of that comes and stems from my travels and the knowledge that I gained from doing it. What do you think you've learned, John?
A slow mode, yeah. I definitely but you can't if you're when you're doing your contest in this way, you can't do slow mode on the chat.
It really was, hands down.
Because everybody would get banned, and it's that like coming down to who's got the best internet or the most accounts signed in. Would you ever do something like this? Yes, maybe not a 3-week one. I said that earlier. I'm like, can I get on like the long weekend or the week if it's international type of trips? That's more my speed. 3 weeks is not. I'm not in a place, you know, where 3 weeks is something that I feel like I can do right now. But you know, my mom, who's retired, absolutely can and should. But just traveling the world, oh, for sure. Yes.
Well, I'm really excited to have you guys on the trip. I want to make sure
That's I say all the time, like I think it's one of the most important things you can do. But travel's not easy. It's expensive. It's, you know, it's a lot.
Okay. But we need Hope on every single trip.
Oh, the Thailand.
Oh, please be more. Please be more.
Yes.
Please.
I tried to beg her to let me go.
He's like, it's only 2 weeks. I'm like,
I don't mean to keep scrolling.
I keep going to labor.
I'm trying to make sure I'm scrolled all the way down.
Bell is ringing again.
I just wish they would change it to an Undertaker bell. I bet no one would notice.
Are winning $2,000.
Oh, how many?
So hopefully every one of you guys went to the sign up page or clicked on the link. Make sure that you signed up so that you are actually
feeling it.
eligible.
Let's
for
go. I know. I'm gonna.
Since it's only 5, can we have the answers quicker?
Damn. Wait. Daphne.
It's already up. All 5 winners.
Mary Beth. Eduardo.
All right. Well, there you
Anybody?
go.
Damn it.
To those 5
Any of
people,
us? I don't think so.
$2,000 each.
Damn.
Well, let's ask our second 5 questions that are all worth $1,000 each.
Oh, man.
I really do feel like a game show host. It's fucking insane.
It's because this is not the best way to do this, Mark. It's because it's not the best way to do this.
No, fuck. Price is Right guy. No. What is wrong with you people? Like Pat Sajak or fucking Alex Trebek or some shit. All right.
You know about Bob Barker?
The 5 questions and start the timer. Remember, these 5 questions are going to be based off
Damn it.
Whoever answers
Are you Eduardo?
correctly first. So let's put up.
I keep holding out. I'm like, maybe they'll do another one and it'll be like $5,000. And like you hold off so that you can win those, right? It's the name of the host and what is the restaurant part of. This is the one. It was a part of a lava tunnel, right? Didn't we talk about that? I don't know the name of the host though. Damn. I ain't mad at you. These ones I don't feel like you're gonna. It's if you ain't got the setup for it.
I'll just wing it for the last. Okay. All right.
That
was question number 1.
I won't say it's
actually
impossible, but
6
I feel like you'd have to almost be like
$1,000 winners. Now we're gonna ask
where you can see the
question number
future.
7.
You know. How? What? And also, what do they what constitutes like a misspelling? You know, if they don't put a space between the number and does that count? Is that misspelled? Is that now misspelled? That would stress me out. So McMuffin, they showed 6 different videos from their previous trips.
All right.
And in those
Now
videos
we're
were like,
question
I said,
number
I
8.
think they're doing like factoids or something because they would be talking and they would like introduce this interesting fact. And I'm like, I think that's what they're going to do because he said Easter eggs, but that's also not the right word. But if you, earlier there were, the videos were showed. He ran all the videos a few times. But they've been up forever and he does, I knew that there was stuff that people could like watch to get ready for the contest, but I didn't really understand. That's why I didn't get it till now. But just in case, he made sure everybody saw the videos at least, you know, a few more times and heard it. But you hear like I said, the little fact, the tortoises live 80 to 140 years.
Question number 9.
Right?
You don't
I'm
guys
never
need
going to
go
forget
back to me.
that.
Just ask the damn question.
I'm all in for the bell tolls. I'm with you. That Sabertooth, I'm totally like, yes. That I think is actually great. And if you are you want to reward the crowd that is just passing by your stream, they're just maybe clicking on it this one time, like randomly, right? that happens all the time. Every time you go live, new people click on your stream, and a lot of them click away and never come back, ever. So what do? You know, you want those people to click on, and instead of clicking away, they stay, right? But the odds of them coming back are actually not great. So if you are doing things like this to get those people to stay, to hook those people early, then, I mean, God, it doesn't hardly get any better than that. No, 80 to 140 years.
10 questions.
I don't know about you, but 80 to 140 is pretty
people
long.
won $500. 15 people have won
I'm going for like 120. I think I can do like 120, 130.
To that, 10 of you.
I think I can get it figured out.
$1,000 each just for answering the questions correctly. So it gives you an idea of what we're doing here, but that's nothing compared to the big prize of the night. Remember, somebody tonight is going to win $50,000. And we're going to make sure of it.
It ain't going to be anybody.
Then I'm going to continue to give clues.
Unless they've answered them questions.
All right. We are now sitting
I'd say it's a pretty small group right now, honestly.
From Colombia. Actually from Boston. Let's keep it real. You live in Colombia now, and you're from Colombia, but where did you grow up?
I grew up in Boston, but I would probably say I'm more from Colombia now, but yeah.
It's funny because we were sitting with Jovan in the mud volcano, which was one of the previous videos.
Fucking mud volcanoes.
And we were sitting there talking, and he kept getting every reference, every American reference. And he would say, oh, is that South Park? Oh, is that da-da-da? And I was like, damn, it's amazing your knowledge of American culture. Like, how do you know
people
it
are
so
still
well? And he was like,
answering.
well, I grew up in Boston. I was like,
that's because they're on a delay, and they're not, in fact.
That's how you knew it. All right. Well, Jovan, how many trips have you been with us on?
Let's refresh just to make sure.
This is my third Big Ivy World trip. Started in Jamaica, then Cancun, and now this
third trip.
3-week trip.
Okay. And which one has been your favorite so far?
It's tough to tell. I would say all trips were equally fun, but just the fact that I got to share this European trip with my family, I thought that made it especially better.
Well, we've had your mom on. I think your mom's been on every one of them, or no?
Except for Jamaica.
That's gonna be my mom.
The Cancun.
I think she's like totally
Shout out to your
hooked.
mom in case
She's
she's
ready to
watching.
travel the world,
We all love your
which
mom.
I love. I can't. I just absolutely love it.
Guaranteed more.
He references it on every trip, so.
It's not a bad thing. She's a beautiful woman. All right. So tell us, what has been your favorite part of Europe?
I've never been to Europe.
I consider myself somewhat of a foodie, so I would say the different, I guess, like staple dishes I got to have in each country. So we had the stroop waffles in Amsterdam, the fries in Amsterdam, I'm gonna butcher this word, but like the beef bourguignon in Paris, fish and chips, paella in Spain.
I do love me
I
some
got
good
to go to
fish
my
and
favorite
chips now.
restaurant that I've been
Never
I've
fought.
had on
Oh
my
God,
bucket
no!
list
I've
the past,
literally
2-3
no.
years
I've
now
never been
that
to
I
Europe.
didn't think I was gonna get a chance to go, but I went to it in Madrid.
I did
so
go
super happy and
through the
grateful
Middle
about that
East,
opportunity.
and we like. I think airport wise, I think I landed in Germany.
It's like a high-end like tapas bar.
I
but
can't
super,
remember which
super cool.
airport it was exactly.
So the owner is like
We
a 3
might
Michelin
have
star
like
chef,
changed
but he happens to
planes
have,
in
like, that
London
tapas bar, and
or
it's
something
just,
like
like,
that,
over
but
the
we
top
didn't, you know,
tapas.
it didn't even get off, whatever. But literally never
Over the-
explored or
yeah.
visited anywhere in Europe.
And what if,
The only
have you met
time I
anyone
fought
on these
internationally was
trips yet
Canada,
you didn't know before
which,
the
you know,
trips that you were gonna
it was in
know
Regina,
forever at this
Canada.
point?
Yes, that's how
So
you
that was
say
a-
it.
that's a really good
Regina,
question because I
Regina,
feel like with this trip,
Saskatchewan.
whether it was like
Regina.
going to the airport or at the airport or like in the lobby or having a cigarette or something in the lobby, we got to kind of mingle with
Hell
so
yeah,
many
Morgan,
different
you
people
should
that I
do
didn't get a
it.
chance
You
to
should do it.
in Cancun or Jamaica.
You should do it.
Before it used to be like these little like mini cliques, but on this trip I feel like everyone really got to know each other. So I'm really happy.
Nice.
and
You went to
excited about
England
that.
in 2010. God, I can't believe that was
Specific name?
14
I mean,
years
I could
ago now.
probably say everyone. I made myself like kind of. Like
Oh
memorize
man,
everyone's
that
name,
blows.
But, like Dana and Jessica,
McMuffin.
super
That
cool.
absolutely blows.
Kathleen and Anna, Brittany and Nate.
Well, that Mark
Diana
was talking
and
about when he
Pete,
first
like,
started
so many
wanting to
different
do his
people I got
travel
a chance
blog.
to,
It was
like,
like
actually go, like,
basically
speak
right
one-on-one
after
with
COVID,
people.
and I'm like, oof,
Yeah.
rough time to
Yeah,
try
and
to
that's
start
the
a
big
travel
thing.
blog.
the people
But
that
like,
we're gonna meet,
obviously look at him now. How
It's
many
just like
places?
little
I'd love to know
girls.
how many places he's
I
gone
met them on the first trip and decided immediately that
since
they
like
needed to be on
2020.
every single trip we ever went on. They're just perfect, amazing.
Damn,
people,
I really
and it's good to have that kind of
was pretty
energy
impressed with the
on the trips.
sandboarding too, though.
Belugas are okay. But yeah.
Come on, Bilto. Let's get one more
Well,
Bilto. Let's
Karen's
go.
pretty great. She's my favorite Karen ever. I tell her that all the time. And are you looking forward to Australia, New Zealand, and
I feel like
Fiji?
the audio got
Is
weird
there
all of a
place
sudden.
there in particular out of those
Welcome
two
back,
that you
Lion
think is gonna be
Queen.
better, or you're more
I think they're getting ready to give the big prize away, y'all.
Well, it's gonna be tough.
I think it's
to
about time for
actually
the
be able to
finale.
make it because from Colombia we need a visa that takes a lot.
I'm,
longer to
I'm
process
glad
than
for my
the,
Letcher County people that
US.
that won
So
for
we don't know if
sure.
we're actually gonna be able to
That
make
makes
it,
me really
but
happy.
Definitely.
I was kind of hoping for my mom to
Definitely,
win
New
again, though.
Zealand and- I'd say. So
I think she's
New
feeling pretty
Zealand
good
was
right
where they
now.
filmed The Lord of the Rings. I'm not a particularly like super huge fan of Tolkien or anything like that, but just like the landscapes you could see from the movies and stuff like would make it.
Was there a bell? Was there a bell?
Instagram worthy picture.
Was there a
Yeah, I
bell?
definitely want to check that out.
Yeah, I'm super excited about New Zealand.
Did I miss the
Fiji
bell?
sounds
Oh
amazing.
man, or they're
New
asking
Zealand,
for
I
it.
think is probably what I'm most excited about so far. What about you?
All of it. I'm excited to just, see kangaroos, and Australia is amazing. So all of it.
We should go to the Blue Mountains again.
Yeah.
Check out Melbourne.
And the Great Barrier Reef. We haven't
Great
done
Barrier
that.
Reef.
Yeah, which is
Before-
unfortunately disappearing.
Yeah, before it disappears. That's like.
Oh, I don't. I
It is
hate talking about
disappearing
stuff
at
like
this
that, like the Great Barrier Reef disappearing. Like,
some
no,
turtles.
we
I
gotta
think you're allowed to
save
touch
it,
the koalas.
please. It makes me sad when we don't take good care of Earth.
Now, I'm really excited about
We're the
New
stewards.
Zealand, Australia, but one of the things that we announced the other night at the takeaway dinner.
I don't think I want to go to Australia. No offense to Australians. It's beautiful there. I have a lot of respect, for all of the creatures and all that.
Each one of you is going to pick
And the
somebody
people in
your
Australia,
world
but
and
not
your life that you get to bring.
it's not a place
You
I
have any
really want to
ideas who
visit.
you're gonna bring?
I can't do the creepy crawlies. I just can't. And I know they're like, it's not that bad. They're not, And I'm like, no, but it is. It is. I've seen it. I determined it to be too bad. Too bad for me.
I would really
Oh,
like to
my
have
Bubba
the
got
ability to
up.
My mom and brother.
That's funny. I said that earlier, McMuffin. Well, I didn't. It wasn't number one, but I said New Zealand was definitely on my list. I said pretty much since
Your
Lord of the
brother was
Rings
only
made
in
their movie
Cancun,
there.
right? Yeah. Yeah,
I've been on
And who do you guys
where
wanna
I'd
bring?
like to go visit. I need to see it. They can keep the spiders, the scorpions,
about
the
it yet.
giant
Have
flying
any of you guys
cockroaches,
thought of who
the
you're gonna bring?
ants, the
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 idea
millipedes.
was to really give you guys the driver's seat and make sure that everybody gets.
Even
to
the plants are all trying to kill
somebody
you.
who's been like, oh, I want to go on those trips, or I would really love to do that.
I know for a fact there's hobbit houses there, McMuffin, and where there are hobbit
pretty
houses.
That shit's not gonna happen. Shit's not gonna happen. But anyway, do you have any ideas yet? What about you, Karen? Your other daughter. So we haven't met Kim yet. Okay, well that's exciting. What about you, Jenna? I want to be clear. The reason that we came up with this idea of bringing someone is so many people always tell me, I have somebody that I really want to bring and I want them to experience this with me. Now you guys get to be able to choose that. You guys get to be able to choose a person.
See, that was not always the
that
case
you
that you
can
got a
bring
plus
with
one.
you
That is a
and take
huge
with you
thing
to
to
these
bring a
exotic
person with you on
locations
an
and
amazing.
experience this
But
with
that can make the trip.
So,
Seriously.
even though Jimmy walked out of the room, he's going to come back in now. And we're going to now do the 4 questions
know where my
at
boy went.
$2,500 each. All 4 of these questions, one at a time, of course.
Nah, man.
Everybody still give me one fingers. But we're going to give 4 questions in a minute, and whoever answers these questions correctly, remember spelling is important, punctuation is important, but whoever answers them correctly first is going to win $2,500 each. So we're about to give away $10,000 to
Hell
4
yeah.
more of the followers.
Japan, England, France,
Okay,
all. amazing. You know,
remember though, it's
there's amazing
important
places in
when
all,
the bell
everywhere.
rings that you've
You
already
could pick
signed
anywhere in the world.
and that you're already
I'm promise there's probably a place where I would be like,
consented to the rules.
this would be
and how
amazing
we're
to
doing
visit.
this
We
make
need to
sure
see
that
the
you don't
world that
forfeit
we
your
live
winnings.
in.
Some of you, I'm sure, are not only winning on the random bells, but you're also winning on the questions. And there's no limit to how many times you can win. So if
Damn, so
somebody
you can
wins
repeat win on the
$50,000
bells
and
too?
$2,500, and you were one of the $500 or the $1,000 winners, more power to you. So this could be really a great night for someone. Let's start with question
Listen, for
number
anybody
one.
that's won already, I think they're having a great time. There's an Instagram
Yeah, by the way, there's a
influencer.
ghost here.
Oh, I love how when Mark starts, then they cut him off. No wonder. Kimoy Martin. I don't think I know him. But I also don't really like consume Instagram like that. It's crazy. Like, social media.
All right, question number two.
Isn't so different from what it was. Like, I think it was like 2009 when I first got my Twitter. To think, like, insane. Dublin was founded by Vikings. I did not know that fun fact. See, that should be a factoid.
You're in a camera.
This is why I love live streams. This is literally why I love live streams. There's no way. These are not. This is not easy. But also, I'm not sure that, like, that's the. There's just got to be a better way. I need to think about this.
And do 60 seconds. All right, guys, for the last question of $2,500, we're going to go for 60 seconds because it's a little bit of a harder one.
Hi, my baby. Hi, my angel. I love my boy. Right. I'm not saying it should be easier. I'm saying the method of answering and recording those answers is not necessarily all equal for everybody. And I just think there's a better way to do it. But I like what he's doing with the videos. But I wouldn't have said Easter eggs. I might have said there's trivia in the videos at all of these places. And those trivia questions, or those trivia facts, rather, will be questions when we do the contest, which I think is fair. It's the using the chat to answer it and just... They need the Streamlabs stuff. They need some of that Twitch, the Twitch giveaway stuff. I think it's got it a lot more lined
All
out.
right, everyone. So we just gave away another $10,000 to 4 of you guys. Really, congratulations.
Not all at once, but to several people.
Now we're gonna go
Ryder
into
wants
the
to visit
big prize of
California.
the night.
I'm good on
We're
California.
gonna give somebody $50,000.
I'm glad I lived there for a little bit, though.
What we're gonna do before is show the videos one last time so that everybody has a refresher.
No,
This is what you want to keep in
Mark,
mind with
we
these
don't want to
videos.
watch a refresher.
There's 8 clues in the 6 videos. Some of
Clues?
the videos have 2 clues.
Okay.
Some of the videos have 1 clue. in these 6 videos, if you can figure out the 8 clues and put together what these 8 Easter eggs equal, you win $50,000.
What they
So
equal?
we're
What
gonna
does that
play
mean?
all 6 of the videos.
I don't know
2
these
more times,
rules.
and at the end of it, I'm gonna come back on, and we're gonna put a clock and a timer for 90 seconds. If nobody guesses it in those 90 seconds, then I will start to disseminate more clues. I will give more clues and make it
Okay.
easier for us to figure it out. But right now, here's what you're looking for. There's 8 clues in these 6 videos. Some of these clues have 2 clues. Some of these videos have 2 clues, and some of them only have 1 clue.
Right, we got that.
Those 8 clues will tell you what our Easter egg equals. So we're gonna start the videos
Equals.
now. At the end of the
What does
videos,
that
I'm
mean?
gonna come back on and put a timer on. If
See, I'm
nobody's
too
figured it
like
out, then I'm gonna start giving more clues.
literal
Somebody
for instructions
is
like
about to
this.
win $50,000.
When you say, what do
which,
these equal?
You know, $1,000 may not
I'm
change
like,
your life, but 50,000
I see
will
like
definitely make a difference. So
a lot of
let's
different
start
things.
the
None of
videos,
them
Jimmy.
probably what you actually mean by that. So these were the videos earlier. I guess we do get a refresher, even though I didn't really want one.
Obviously sand dunes. We're here with Nick.
It's all, you know,
and
I
he's gonna
turned into
tell
a
us little
pumpkin,
bit
y'all.
about it.
Well, here in Lomas de Arena is a protected area. It's around
But
40,000.
I'm in it till this is over, so saddle up. Okay, if you turn into a pumpkin, that's fine. I'm not gonna judge you for it. I'm not gonna be upset about it. Just letting you know, I'm in it till this is over. Someone just said, "LOL, staying on for hope." That's how I feel.
You will see that they are constantly changing their shape. So
I do think this reminds me of the sand dunes when I lived in California that we would go run, and it was miserable to just sprint up a huge sand dune and then walk. You could walk your way back down, and it was so hot and so difficult. Yeah, this one looks cool. I would not be good at it. I'm pretty sure. Zipline I would do. Zipline I would do. 4-wheeler I would do.
Touchdown. We're here landing in Galapagos Islands. We've had quite the journey so far. We started in Bolivia. We took one jet in order to get here to Ecuador, and now we just landed in Galapagos
You
Islands.
know what that
One of the most
means.
remote chain of islands in the entire world.
Yeah.
This is gonna be exciting.
Remember when, yeah, Cinderella's carriage, thank you. When it's no longer magical, it reverts to its pumpkin state.
Have giant tortoises.
And that pumpkin state, that is me sleeping. Okay, that is pumpkin state.
80
That's
to 140
that's just natural.
years of age,
right?
and they love being on this.
And that's what happens at night. That's what happens at night.
Zone because they find plenty of food, which is their main diet. And as they have their main diet, which is vegetation, anything green, and they will be able
I
to
love the
find enough
tortoises.
shade and water, in the particular case of this lagoon, where they would be thermoregulating for surviving in such a beautiful area like this one.
You hear them crickets? You've never even seen like a meme? You telling me you can't pick Cinderella out off the paper? I don't think I've watched Cinderella since I was like
75 feet underground
3.
in the biggest lava tube in all of the Galapagos Islands. We're about to have an amazing dinner here with Diego and his staff, which is part of the Hilton Royal Palm.
I think Diego was one of the clues, his name, and this damn lava tunnel though is wild. I want to eat here so bad.
Formal restaurant. 5-course menu is not only a restaurant, it's a gastronomic experience place. So we offer in a 5-course meal with different wine pairing for each of the dishes that our chef is going to prepare live over there, and they're going to come out of the kitchen and explain each course. So I hope you guys enjoy it very much, and thank
Was
you for
that
giving
in the video? That beep?
We look forward
Or
to the meal,
beep?
but
no caviar.
Okay, good.
It sounded like my air fryer, but it's not. I shouldn't have done anything. people are guessing like earth, wind, and fire, or like the elements is the clue. When he says, what does it equal? I don't know what it equals. What do you mean equals? I need to know.
All right, guys, we are here in Dominica. This is an amazing island, so beautiful. We're here at Trafalgar Falls, which is these two giant waterfalls behind us. But get this is not our first.
Some of the
or
craziest
second.
waterfalls
This
I
is
ever
our
saw
third
were
waterfall stop of the day.
when we
We've
were
only been
flying
here for a few hours.
into
But
Molokai
what else do
for
you expect
Rhonda's
from an
wedding.
island that's 290
I felt like
square miles
I
with
was in like a
9
Jurassic
active
Park movie,
volcanoes on it?
100%,
It's the
because
most
it looks like that,
active
like
volcano
these just
region in the
vertical
world
mountainsides,
per
and we were just
square
flying so
mile.
close,
And it is beautiful.
and just like that. It looks like that and for real, and you just can't even believe it until you're there looking at it.
Either first or second most visited site. It's one of the top 2 sites. Titu Gorge got its name from the French. Gorge means fruit. So really, in Titu Gorge, you're swimming up through a narrowing of the canyon. The canyon is narrow, and then it opens out into a really nice swimming pool. And if you go further up,
Earth,
there's a
Wind, and
cascading
Fire.
waterfall of about
Yeah, they're
25 to 30
classics.
feet. That's cascading down. So it's a beautiful, beautiful
You
site.
want
You
to
have
go?
canopy
You want
covered
to
and
go?
protecting the
I
river,
want-
keeping the water levels up. And
If
then
he
when
plays
you
this
have nice
video one
sunlight,
more.
it comes cracking
What?
through, giving
Wait.
you a really, really nice visual of inside.
You want to go? I see. I want to go. The Dominican Republic. Yep.
We're here in the Dominican Republic. We're about to go up and see some really cool shit. So I'm gonna let Kamoy tell us a little bit about
Oh, is this where they did the
What I
like
really like about
those
this
mud
location,
cart
you know, a lot of
things?
times when you hear about Dominican Republic and Punta Cana, you know, you see like the cool beaches and things of that nature, but what's unique about this is that you get to go on a swing, you get to ride a broom, and do all types of unique things. So when you come to
Nah on
Punta
the
Cana,
swing.
This is truly a hidden
Nah
gem.
on the swing.
And this
A
is
zip line
literally
I
what
can
we
do.
came up here for. You gotta come
Bungee
up the
jumping?
stairs,
No.
But it's definitely beautiful.
Here is a
Um,
place with 360
The big
views.
swings that swing you out
On
over
this
the edge?
side,
No.
You can see a beautiful
I saw a video
mountains,
of
which
one
is
of
not
those
typical
breaking one time, and
Punta
it was just
Cana
I'm like,
area,
nope.
which is flat. The other
Skydiving,
side,
a
we have
million percent
beautiful
no.
mangrove lagoon
Not
and
even a, no.
mangroves
Not even a
in the
discussion.
Caribbean Sea.
No, not gonna do it.
The
That
view
one,
here
nope.
in Montana,
I'm
Redondo
good.
is incredible. When you come to Dominican Republic,
Nah,
you
skydiving is a hard
probably
no.
wouldn't think of something
So
like
is
this,
bungee
but
jumping.
There's hidden gems here that you absolutely have to see.
Nope. You can ride a broom? Did he?
All right, guys, we're here at the Buggy Expedition in Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. Me, Kamoy, and Philip, and Itoy. We're gonna go and we're gonna get really
Itoy.
fucking dirty and then swim in some beautiful caves.
So now we're supposed to take the buggies and we go to the jungle and up the jungle and a big ground, and then after we go to the cave to swimming a little bit and something like this. We promise you a good tour.
What was after this? Isla Isabella. Did I miss this one? Oh no, the Galapagos. Yeah.
Hi, my name is Yvonne Torres, naturalist guide on the Galapagos Islands, but also I work for conservation and sustainability with Galapagos Conservancy.
I could easily have been a person like that. Could have been my job.
Isabella
Like
Island, one of
growing
the
up
40
watching
inhabited
Steve
islands
Irwin
of the
and,
archipelago of the
you know,
Galapagos.
seeing a need for that kind of thing within like animal and habitat conservation and all of that. I absolutely could have done that. It's like a different path I could easily see myself going down, and I just didn't, but could easily see myself doing. You might be freaking right, tortured soul. You might be better at this than you thought. I was gonna say, did it freeze? Dominica? Yeah.
All right, guys, we are here in Dominica. This is an amazing island, so beautiful. We're here at Trafalgar Falls, which is these two giant waterfalls.
How can you not miss Steve Irwin?
This is not our first or our second.
I don't think I've ever really recovered from that. It was a huge part of my
But
childhood.
what else do you expect from an
It makes me
island
sad just
that's
thinking about it.
290 square miles with
I love
9
that his
active
kids are so
volcanoes on
into it though,
It's
and
the
following
most
in his
active
footsteps. And his
volcano region
wife
in
is
the
just
world per
amazing,
square mile.
and she never
And it is
remarried.
beautiful.
It was just like it makes me sad, but I'm also like, but why? Because she's like, no, don't be sad. I had the perfect love story. The only thing that wasn't perfect was that it got cut short. Oh, I'm gonna get sad. Don't do it.
Really, in Titu Gorge, you're swimming up through a narrowing of the
Oh,
canal.
his son is a clone. Yes.
Opens out into
Robert,
a really
right?
nice
Isn't his
swimming pool. And
name?
if you go further up,
I
there's a
saw
cascading
videos of
waterfall
him
about 25 to 30 feet.
being
That's
so
cascading. It's a
bashful
beautiful sight.
and
You
like
have the canopy covered and
embarrassed
protecting
with
the
girls
river,
that are
keeping the water
clearly
levels
crazy
up.
for
And
him.
then when you have nice
Like,
sunlight, it comes
and you
cracking
can tell
through,
he's just
giving
like
you a really, really nice
so
visual
innocent
of
and
inside the falls.
just very sweet. The volcano.
All right, guys, we're here.
Wasn't this in the other one though? Am I crazy? Didn't they show this?
Galapagos Islands. We're about to have an amazing dinner here with Diego and his staff, which is part of the Hilton Royal.
I swear I'm not
This
crazy.
place is very special for us. It's been here for 2 million years, but of course, only less than a year ago, we started with this idea of becoming this place a formal restaurant. 5-course menu. It's not only a restaurant; it's a gastronomic experience place.
Oh, I got you, Top 5. Okay.
Meal with
Yeah. I
dishes that our chef is
agree that the
and they're gonna come out of the kitchen and explain each course. So I hope you guys enjoy it very much.
no, that was in the video. That went beep. I think it was.
No caviar.
I
Let's eat.
this part you're losing people that you shouldn't be losing. You're losing them for reasons that you don't need to be losing them over. And this is it. There is a better way to do this for sure, but I'm not.
All right, guys, we're here in the Dominican Republic. We're about to go up and see some really cool shit. So I'm gonna let Kamoy tell
I'm
us
pretty
a
sure
little bit
anyway.
about it.
Like I said, I haven't done
really like about this location,
anything on Twitch in a long time, but or haven't used Streamlabs in a really long time.
Beaches and things of that nature, but what's unique about
But I know it
this is you get to go on a
exists.
swing, you get to ride a broom, and do all
And-
kinds of unique things. So when you come to Punta Cana, this is truly a hidden gem.
I do kind of agree that it is a lot of money.
Literally what we came up
It
here
is,
for. Some stairs, but it's definitely beautiful.
you know, it's a, what was it? Someone said, you know, you don't want it to be easy if you're giving away this kind of money, which I agree. I'm not saying, wasn't necessarily thinking easier. I'm thinking more simple to get people to engage and to want to be a part of it, because
That you absolutely have to see.
All right, guys, we're here at
Because
the
this is like
in Punta Cana,
just
Dominican
filler.
Republic. Me, Kamoy, and Philip.
It's just
and
total
Itoy,
filler.
We're gonna go and we're gonna get really
And it just turns
fucking
people
dirty
off and they
then
just
swim
get
in
sick
some
of it and
beautiful
say
caves.
it's freaking, you know, after 10 and I'm done. When they've been invested, right? You're in it, you're there. And I want to imagine a better way to do this. I really think that I can help him, you know?
Hi, my name is Yvonne Torres, naturalist guide on the Galapagos Islands, but also I work for
I thought the same thing, Tortured Soul. I was also like,
And today,
it was just because it's on the intro of every video, but then when you watch them back to back, it's like, oh God. Listen, that's me. I do it on my stream sometimes. I'm like, I'll be listening to myself and I'm like, oh my God, it is not, like, I do not need to swear that much. I just don't. It's not necessary. And I'm guilty of it too, for sure. Yeah. But it's not, the loop is not consistent. Like, I swear I watched one of those other videos in the front and then they chopped it up and played. It was really weird. Oh my God, we're done. Let's finish. Let's finish strong, y'all.
All right, everyone. So unfortunately, one of our videos was the unedited version. The one that is on YouTube is the correct version. So if you've been watching on YouTube, you've been following the videos, then you have the correct one. But we unfortunately put an unedited one. So we're going to play one of the videos 2 times in a row again.
No!
Just to make sure that it's fair for everyone. I do want to say some of these answers are very entertaining. But remember, the clock has to start first. Until when I come back on and the timer starts, it doesn't count. So stop putting in your guess because you might get it right and give it to someone else. So we're going to play that other video 2 more times. We're going to come back on.
I can't.
I'm going to start the
I'm really sorry, everybody.
Have 90 seconds.
I can't.
Whoever says it correctly or
Hoodlums, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. You are some of my favorite people in the whole wide world, but it is getting too late. I will be going to bed now. Thank you so much for watching and being a part of this. Thank you guys for being along for the ride with me whenever we do stuff, even when it's weird or different and new. You guys are the best. So thank you all. Good night. I'm glad y'all had fun. I did too, but I'm just tired. That's all. I'm just tired. So that's all I wanted. And we'll see. Hopefully tomorrow I can be back on schedule in the evening for a normal stream. And if I'm not, I'll probably post about it. Okay. So I will see you guys soon. Very soon. Probably tomorrow. And have a wonderful, wonderful night.